All right, mic check, 1, 2, and 2. Mic check, 1, 2, and 2. Am I coming through all fine and dandy? I was right about to say if the fucking pop-up re-popped up, I was fearful of it happening for some reason. Howdy VV, howdy L, howdy Pitches, howdy Slapper. How y'all doing? I said Iris too, right? Shit, I'm sorry, I'm rusty at this. Speaking of things I'm rusty at, hey, my DM's partner bought a kitten to the session. Oh, hell yeah. Owa, 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 owa. Howdy, Shablushki. So, I'm gonna be real. I'm also a little rusty at this part of things. We have a new sponsor on the stream. We are working with Factor 75 to get you some good-ass food. Help me, I'm trapped at a D&D session. Can't get you out. Can't get you out. I'm just gonna use code !factor in chat right now to get yourself a link to the fuck me. Okay, yeah, no, I am rusty. I should have written some shit down. Sent you a pic of it? Shit. Yeah, it's true. Elle's gonna just have to watch JoJo. So, now, before we start, because I do not want an ad read to take up, like, a fraction, like a real fraction, like a substantial one, of a whole-ass stream, and I know that if I don't get rolling, we're never gonna get through this. So, while I make sure that I can maybe eat later, let's get you some food now using Factor 75. Look, I'm gonna be real. I love cooking. I adore cooking. When it's fucking hot out, I don't want to eat. Not because I'm not hungry, but because why would I want to sit in front of a hot goddamn stove all day? Look, factor these nuts into the equation. Look, nut in or nut out, they have all of your dietary needs right there. In fact, let's roll through. Let's just do a quick roll through. But, let me find the right buttons for this. If you try to make me cook at like 11 a.m. at night, also, I'm not gonna do it. Exactly. So why not get yourself some meals that are never ever frozen? Take 2 minutes to put together. You just follow some instructions on a box, and it's good for you. God did not mean for some things to be done. It's true. But how about you defy God on factor75.com using sponsor code FACTORSE55086. I'll just run you through ordering your own right here. You have your dietary preferences on, like, I'm trying to watch my calories. I'm trying to eat a little more protein. But shit, if you want to throw something in that you think might be a little good, let me see your offers. You then choose your meals per week. This code will give you 50% off of your order. Just noticed the 0451 tattoo? Yes. True. If only they delivered outside the USA. While that is a concern, a flexible meal every single week. A flexible menu every single week. Calorie Smart, Keto, Flexitarian, Protein Plus, Vegan Plus Veggie, Chef's Choice, fucking breakfast, smoothies, snacks, it's got it all. Look, I know that you're hungry. Or you're gonna be. That's the only thing that ties us all together, is that we're all gonna be hungry one day. So why not have the best in the biz in convenience on all fronts? On top of being able to hit your dietary needs with, well, how big are the portions? They are one recommended serving size. But, okay. This is maybe going to be a poll because I do not know if it's a US thing or not. Have you ever had a TV dinner? It is about as big, but with real portion sizes. And food that won't give you cancer. There is no lead in this, unlike a Lunchable. This is part of the ad. Fuck it. There's no lead in it. better than Lunchables. I've never eaten a single piece of food ever. Actually, I know you're fucking lying! Either way, that is sponsor code Factor SE 55086, or use code Factor in chat for 50% off your first box, and then the next month will be 20% off. Let's get into the actual video. I too have never eaten food. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if I believe you. You cannot factually prove me wrong. I feed off of psychic energy like an Agarthan giant. That's true. But food tastes good. Think about that. Think about that. Also, do you want to make me sad? You're eating food right now. You'll need more food eventually. You'll eat food eventually. Either way, let's watch some fucking YouTube videos.
So how's it going, Basement Legends, and welcome to Arena.
This is Elder Scrolls Arena in 2021.
I didn't get very far.
Right now, oh, big eater, oh, I'm munching.
It's just to beat the first dungeon of Arena and see how the game is. We're going to give it a proper shot this time. We're going to jump right in. That music's loud. That's Patrick Stewart. There's the man himself.
Yes, true.
That's, Kingdom Hearts man. Someone used Flip.
No, it's Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
I think that's an Argonian, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I think that's an Argonian.
Blast out my ears, please. I said I'm going to give the game a proper shot, so we're just going to select the class instead of bothering making one.
I did not know that this was the kind of video that this was.
Why not? I always pick warrior builds. Why? Because I'm boring. So in my first Arena video, I named my character Mitt Romney. I think for this character, I want to avoid politics.
Elder Scrolls is so cool. I wish the games were good. There is only one good Elder Scrolls game.
That's his name. From Murdoch's Tale, Ted Cruz tonight. The interesting thing is we can't pick the Imperial province because I don't think Imperials are like a race in this game. They weren't discovered yet, I guess. But the cool thing is, like, you look at the map and everything, and it's the same map we have in like the Elder Scrolls games we have now. They've like stuck to this map very well.
It is.
Here's where like Daggerfall takes place between High Rock and Hammerfell. You've Skyrim all here.
And it's Redguard. It's pretty good.
Like the Imperial City.
Redguard's pretty good.
It's really well done. Can we be a Khajiit? Can I be a cat? The land of the Khajiit. Yes, let me be a cat. I want to see what the Khajiits look like. Ted Cruz, the Khajiit. Okay, that's horrible. That's not a Khajiit. That's a Khajiit. Okay, he's just wearing a mask.
That's a Khajiit.
I think the last time I played this game, I put everything into strength, which is not the best thing to do.
No,
so
it is not.
This character, I'm going to change it up, and I'm just going to put everything into strength because that's the only stat you want. You don't need anything else. Endurance, agility. I know how to play games. All right. Okay, now we can pick our face. There it is.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Schwarzenegger with Spider-Man on his face.
No, this is the fucking... Just before the pandemic, the live-action Cats movie. This is what the cats look like to me.
Okay, buddy, your eyes are a bit far apart. I just feel sorry. He looks cool. I like him. They all just wear, like, face masks.
Who just look like elves? Yes.
Okay, where's the fella I liked? He looks like a gym instructor from the 80s. There we go. This is already going horribly. And we haven't even started playing.
Oh, no.
Ted, listen, Ted.
Listen, Ted.
Look to the north wall of the cell. You will find the ruby key which will
Pokemon Ruby Key. Cool.
There are many creatures which inhabit the sewers.
Many looks at script.
Is that right? I couldn't tell. Might have been your ghostly aura that gave that away. This cutscene is going on longer than Oblivion's intro. Can you let me play my game? But
they're trying to introduce you to Peak. They're trying to give you Peak for free.
Once is enough.
You are entering a dangerous arena, my friend.
You are entering a dangerous Daggerfall, my friend.
You are my last and best hope.
I'm just a guy wearing a headband called Ted Cruz.
It's true.
I'm not your best hope. I'm sorry. You
it's
probably
true.
could have found someone better. I'm also in jail, so like...
You're the only one we have.
Why did you pick me?
You're like third best.
First thing you have to do in these games
Fourth
is
at
save,
worst.
because if you don't save and you die, you lose all your progress. It's not fun. You awaken to the drip of water. Every man's dream, huh? Get the key. I found the Pokemon Ruby key. We're gonna open up
entering
the cell,
a dangerous
and we're going to explore
Morrowind.
the Windows 95 maze.
God damn it. God damn it, Al.
Great. I wanted that for my birthday. I didn't get it. Anyway, here's our broadsword. Here's our Khajiit. Doesn't he just look feline?
That's a Khajiit, yeah. Yeah.
Everyone just watching this video just left. I tried to type the save and it's just Ted empty. Ted empty. Okay, let's actually play the game. It's only been 45 minutes. Okay, we're gonna try and leave these sewers. Even if it takes me another 2 hours, we're gonna leave. Oh, something's hitting me in the back. It's a rat. Cool, we killed the rat. That was the biggest challenge of my life. Bag of 15 gold pieces, we're getting loads of money, we're minted. Absolutely minted. I really like the music in this game, even like the ambient tracks and everything.
Didn't
Like, the
Arena
sound
have
that
like
plays
a
when you're
really
making a
in-depth
character is, like,
banking
really hype.
system?
I really like it. I
Or is
like
that
the
something
tunes. Okay,
else?
there's goblins here. Just get up and fight them. We're doing okay.
I
so
forgot
far.
how
I'm doing
goblins
fine,
used to
probably
look. They
because
looked
my
like little
strength is,
hyena
like, everything
man.
is buffed, and I
That's
didn't put anything
Daggerfall?
into endurance
Okay,
or anything
okay.
like that because
That's
I'm not
fair.
smart.
Never made it out of the first dungeon in
I'm
Arena.
saving
It's
a lot.
huge.
Why? Because I'm a coward. Is that okay with you? Going for a swim? This like honeycomb ceiling always catches me off guard.
Yeah, I'm
I just figured I'd let
confused.
you know. It's a let's play. I tell you my thoughts. The skittering of many tiny clawed feet can be heard.
Maybe it's
on
just
the wet
open world
brownstones.
Ultimate
Oh, like
Underworld.
the Guns N' Roses
And honestly,
song.
not
Probably
very
my
good.
favorite Guns N'
No,
Roses
no, it
tune.
is not
You
very
can see why
good.
this place is like confusing to navigate.
I still
It's
defend
just
it because
the
it was
same.
very
Doesn't she
impressive
tell
at the
me exactly
time.
where to go though, and I completely neglected her directions. I'm getting hit in the back by a rat. I completely neglected her directions. I just went my own way. There's just
I
nothing
still
but
love
rats, and there's, like,
Daggerfall
barely any sound
way
effects.
more than
Oh, great, we leveled up.
Arena.
Fantastic. I'm delighted. I'm gonna put points into endurance. More fatigue, why not? Leveling up is nice. Okay, where's this entrance? We're gonna need to find a place in the wall. Okay, I can't move. I'm stuck. Oh, a goblin just completely got stuck on my hitbox. I found 24 gold pieces.
Still
That's nice.
extremely impressive and important, but you cannot play it ever again.
I thought there was
I
a
played
hidden
it the
doorway
once.
there. That goblin
Decided
didn't
I'm
get a
gonna
chance
play
to hit me first.
Daggerfall. Played
Gets a shaft.
Daggerfall for
Okay,
like
how
a
can I use it?
month in my
Oh,
teens.
plate helmet, how does this look?
I loved it.
Oh, his
Oh,
beard,
fuck yeah.
his eye color, the shape of his head changes. Okay.
Wait, he doesn't even
I'll
like
keep
to
it though.
smile.
Now, if I try and
Whack.
rest here, I'm probably gonna get attacked, but I'm gonna try it anyway until fully healed. I didn't even get a proper hour of sleep. It's like real life. Okay, I didn't even get to sleep that time.
Holy
Yeah, this
shit,
is why
that's
you
a
want to rest
that's a
with those,
fucking
like,
cat,
those, like,
Jess.
holes in
Thank
the
you
wall
for
you can
cat.
rest in. It sounds weird. Oh, Daikatana. Alright. Yes.
Already?
That terrible N64 game, Daikatana. Was that in the N64?
No,
I think
no,
it
that was
I want
peak,
to
that
equip
was
my
peak.
Daikatana so my enemies can die to my katana. That's funny. I have no idea if it does
Make
more
them
damage.
your
What does the
bitch.
amulet do?
Make
It makes
them
the
your
numbers
bitch.
lower. Okay. Don't equip the amulet. I don't know what it does. It makes me weaker, I think. Here's our katana. It just looks tiny. It looks like I'm just poking enemies with a needle. Okay, I need somewhere to rest. Hello, fella. How you
I don't know
doing?
what
How's your
that-
day going? Must be
Ted
boring
Cruz
just
is gonna
being
make you
this
his
hidden wall,
bitch.
because this is all you see for like eternity. Me fighting that
We're
goblin
meeting
is probably the most
G
excitement
over
he's ever seen
there.
in the past millennium. You know, I leave you to it, but have a nice existence looking at nothing. Just let me find the exit north and then west. I think is the direction.
How
Oh,
dare
and
you
Embee
say
Helm?
bad
Cool.
things
Oh,
about my
there's
buddy
there's, like,
Superfly.
these wall things. This is the place I meant for like resting. Okay, it's just darker. I mean, what did I expect? Let's see if we can rest here. There's enemies nearby. Even back in like the 90s when this game came out, that was still an issue. Here he is. If I
Oh
kill
yeah,
him,
sword
I don't
blades
sleep.
are extremely thin,
Not in the
especially
game, real life.
katanas, but
Go to
like,
bed. Now can I rest? Oh, okay, we can. Now we should be uninterrupted here.
How do I put it?
24 hours of sleep, buddy.
I
Phew.
hope you strengthen your arm and your mind.
My arm, yeah, it was a long 24 hours.
Oh,
And
fuck
your mind,
yeah.
I don't think Ted's mind is exactly all there.
The staff of chaos was nigh indestructible.
The chaos control staff. You know what now? I really care about what you're saying.
but it's about like the perspective on the weapon, I think, is
Dank
creating the
depths.
issue.
That's my new intro for videos, lads. How are you doing from the dank depths of your basement?
Know how well
Okay, you're just dragging on. I don't care. She's
Okay,
probably
that would
giving me
rule.
exposition for like the main story. Fair play to her. She can talk all she wants. The information is just going right through, out the other ear. Ted's face is all bloody. I don't know what happened. I just want to get out of this dungeon.
No, he's
That's
got
all I want to do.
warrior's spirit
Every
coursing
time
through
I
his
see that message, I
veins.
think it means the door is ahead. I think I've been here before. We need to keep going back. I mean, for the first Elder Scrolls game, back in the time, this was really ambitious. Gets a little repetitive at times. That's why most people don't try and beat the whole thing. Plus, too, with like the size of the world map and everything, it's not
Yeah.
as big as like Daggerfall, obviously.
No,
but
it
it's still
isn't,
a
but it's
sizable
still
game. This should be
massive.
kind of in the way we're going, right?
I mean, enemies
Let me
marked the
go,
way.
let me go. Okay, I think we're getting kind
In
of
theory.
close-ish. I'm gonna say that, and then I'm
Until
not
you
gonna get
encounter a
anywhere. What's hitting me?
ghost.
Stop hitting
We're
me.
saying
We're
this
gonna
is
get to level
really
50
good
before I leave
94.
this
Yeah,
place.
no,
Like, told me the
like,
direction to
I
go,
took it in
and I
its
just didn't bother
context,
finding it.
like,
Okay,
as
there's a
best I
gate here.
could,
Is this the
and then
entrance?
went-
No, it's not. If it was the entrance,
Yeah, but I still don't like it. And then I played
That rabbit
Daggerfall,
just
and I'm
went
like,
in there,
okay,
like,
but
destroyed it.
this, I like
Okay, it's
this.
delayed.
And I
We're
never
leveling
beat
up 3
Daggerfall, I
times.
don't think.
Strength, all the strength in the world. Just get me out of here. I don't even know what we're
But I'm
gonna
not
do
built
when
like
I
someone
leave
in
this place.
1994 was.
But,
Neither is my
I don't
PC.
care. I'll just be happy to see the sunlight. We did it! The exit! I
Oh.
don't know what to do now. We found the exit, lads. Where are we? Are we in elsewhere?
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's the best song I've ever heard in my life. I'm probably going to put my weapon away because I don't want to get attacked. And yeah, I think we're in Ellsworth.
Or accidentally attack with a sword.
Actually, what I wouldn't mind doing is, can we travel to Skyrim? Let's see how Skyrim looks in this game. So if we're looking at the cities, we have Solitude, all the
Holy
cities
shit.
most of the cities are actually here. In a
That's awesome.
really, really dope.
Like, actually,
Solitude,
straight up.
Markart's side. Okay, well, Markart's kind of here. Snowhawk. Some of them are different, but Card Wasting.
Yeah, no, but like, they're
like, it's mostly
about, yeah.
It's really, really dope. Riverwood. Oh, Riverwood's here. Man, that's unreal. Let's go.
Yeah, Daggerfall had a real, like, ambiance and, like, atmosphere about it. Whereas this was very strange.
It felt like it was third das yesterday, but it's already mid-das. Isn't that mad? Based on the current weather, it will take 44 days to travel 2,200 kilometers. Alright, you should arrive by
But the fact that you're allowed to.
Okay. Oh, there's our Khajiit.
Yeah!
We've arrived in the city-state of Whiterun in Skyrim province. The date is mid-das. Alright. The heart of Skyrim, Whiterun bids you welcome. For travelers, we offer a place of rest. It's dark. Can I, like, rest?
Oh, that's awesome. Actually, straight up, that's sick.
So here we are, lads, Whiterun. Just how it looks like in Skyrim. There's goblins in the streets of Whiterun. The famous goblins of Whiterun. He had a dagger, he fell over, he had a fall. It's a dagger fall. Do I need to keep my weapon on me? Because if I talk to people with my weapon out, they're just gonna get mad. As you rightfully would if someone came up to me with a sword in their hand. I'd be a bit peeved. Here's a bar, but like, does it count as an inn? Can I get a bed? This song is really loud in my ears.
Oh, but I love it. I love it.
Especially inviting.
It's a fucking groove.
Nice. Can I buy a bed? Do you sell beds? If you must bother someone, bother the bartender. He gets paid for it. Okay. Thank you. I'm used to it by now. Get a room. Yes, please. You can sneak into a room, but I think you'll get arrested
Face Skyrim. It's true. It's true.
I'm on my own, ready to Pringle. How many days?
Can bring back tavern themes, please.
10 gold. All right. Don't let anyone know I'm only charging you 10 gold. It'll ruin my reputation. No. Exit. Now, does this mean I can camp? Yes, I can. I guess 8 hours. Let's get 8 hours of rest. Pretty foreign concept.
Like, that's so cool.
Much of a health gain. Oh, we're just instantly transported to the room. It looks like my bed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Trying to sleep on that.
Yeesh.
It's bigger than my bedroom. I like the song a lot.
Busy day at work, so I won't be able to stay, but retweet it. Also, fuck yeah, Elder Scrolls Arena. Hell yeah.
See what Morrowind is like? How do I get out?
Well, I'm glad you stopped by in the first place, CJ. Stay safe.
California. You can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave. I think it's back
never
this way,
ever.
please.
Never ever.
Okay, we're out. It's like The Shining or something. Oh, hey,
And hopefully work slows down, maybe.
I like how I wanted to rest.
We'll be here for a minute. I might also do FF14 after this, because I have Dawn Trail.
Who are you? Explain yourself to me. Good day, Khajiit. Yes, I am. They say
Yes.
Morrowind is doomed to wither away from plague and pestilence this year or next. My opinion is good riddance. Okay, you're not a nice
So,
woman.
Khajiit in this game, essentially just being elves, it just feels like everyone's calling your elf man a pussy. I'm sorry, I can't get the thought out of my mind. Like, Khajiit sounds like an insult when you do not look like a cat. Am I alone in this? Am I alone in this? They were inspired by Thundercats? I mean, that makes sense. But, like, knowing what Khajiit later were, and knowing that they were actually, like, a beast man, like, calling a guy that doesn't look like a cat a Khajiit just makes it sound like an insult. Because pussy could also mean cat, but it could also be you fucking coward. I'm just saying, the face paint is supposed to identify them as Khajiit. No, I'm aware. I can't get the thought out of my head, though.
Mainland of Morrowind, which is interesting because Ebonheart is usually down here, close to Vivek, in the south of Vernfell, Blacklight.
Close to
Vivek. I haven't played,
Tamriel
like, Tamriel Rebuilt yet, so like all of these.
God, I really want to play Tamriel Rebuilt one day.
Oh, that's dope.
It just sounds like such a cool thing to do.
Is that like Old Run? I guess it's kind of close. Village of Old Run in the Morrowind province. The date is Turdas, 17th of Frostfall. Based on the current weather, it will take 37 days. Okay.
God, I also kind of miss, like, how important, like, the names of days were in, like, fantasy. I don't know. I like fake day names.
So this is apparently the place that's run down by famine and Petulance. Oh, I fell into water. Am I dead?
Oh.
Okay, I'm not dead. Please climb back
No,
up.
no,
Thank
you're
you.
fine.
Here we are,
You're
lads.
fine.
We're in Vernfell. This is Aldrune, I think. Kind of. It's similar name, so I'm just gonna assume that. Oh, look at this. This looks nice. Is this
This
like
is
a
so
church?
actually straight up neat. And you see the mountain in the distance. That's really impressive, even if it's just a sprite.
This lock is not even. I'm not gonna break in. I'm only just here. Ted Cruz is a man of patience. He's just not gonna break in anywhere. All right. So lads, we've gotten a good look now at Skyrim. At Marvel.
Ted Cruz has standards.
I think that's a good place to end off for now. It's interesting to look back and see.
Let's take Arthur. He's there. It is. He is.
Yeah.
Children call each other cheats to make each other
If you enjoyed.
to make each other do dares.
Okay,
It's in your coda, yeah.
I thought he was going to be a challenge, but look. So lasses, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave an like and a subscribe. And if you didn't enjoy, I completely understand. Is that my underwear? Here, I'm getting
It will be. Oh, hell yeah. He regrets his childhood dreams.
Wooly, you have to.
Why do I have
so
to?
bad guy.
Why do I have to put $50 on Naruto?
Wooly, if you
Why do I have to put 50 down on
I
Naruto?
will meet you I will meet you.
Oh, yeah, this was when they did Salty Bet.
Trust this.
Yeah, with real money. I still want to do this with friends.
Whoever.
It's a dungeon full of vampires, just like how Morrowind's full of Ash vampires. I do miss the Salty Bet streams. I forgot about them.
Choice. If anyone challenges me, I have to back it.
And this is a small number.
God, I want to do like in-person real money Salty Bet.
We discussed this recently. Win. Saul is the
Oh.
main character.
No, he's the strongest of the main characters.
Yeah, he's
the poster boys.
Want to do this too, TBH? Sounds like you have an excuse to come over.
Yeah. Where? Naruto has a believe it gauge.
Why is Liam? No! Why is Liam putting it in the bookshelf? Why? Fucking do that. Big Embee Cabaret hangout. We bet real money on Salty Bet.
Okay, just hold on.
Oh man! Oh my god!
What the fuck? What was that?
Cancelled! Match cancelled! Match
Match canceled. Crash.
Oh hell yeah! His incredulous stare. No, I hate that he put the cup in the bookshelf. Why would you do that? Why would you introduce moisture to that?
$20 on Quick or whoever it is. I'm sorry. I need a vague familiarity.
I've also wanted to do a Salty Bet drinking game, really bad. Granted, it'd be cheaper to make it a smoking game. Hear me out though, like. Oh god, yeah. Can we turn the quality up on this, or is it only in 360? No, it goes up to 720. I remembered this being higher quality.
So it looks really great right there.
So this is some pre-alpha gameplay of BioShock Infinite.
Comes on the skyline.
We're at this point where we start to get into the content era of the backlog. I actually really appreciate how they seem to have had a lot of the HUD figured out by now.
But unfortunately, that's right.
The video itself can just be kind of low. No. It's not that. It's like I remember it being 720 and could not find the 7 and was like, I noticed that that's 360p. Tasty dev footage. I love seeing footage I wasn't meant to see. Yeah, for the most part, like the UI was really figured out at this point. I do genuinely believe Ken Levine, unlike usual, when he says that like there was like 6 to 10 games worth of like cut content. I totally believe that. Wait, is that meant to be the Mrs. Comstock? I can't remember. Lady Comstock. Final Infinite's HUD looks too Art Deco. Yeah, early Elizabeth. I don't remember this. This is shit I'm unfamiliar with. Like, I would have imagined this would be Lady Comstock. Granted, like, your hyperfixation on cut content is this game. Dress looking like a curtain design. I actually really like the dress. I'd wear it. Put it in red. Put it in red and I'd wear it. Lady Comstock, it's true.
but she's perfectly
Is the
functional.
Art Nouveau
She
Infinite era? I
interacts
forgot
with
about
me.
that.
She's playing the proper animations when she turns to face
No, I like
me.
the Art Deco look of
She
the
can walk
Bioshock
along with
Infinite
me,
HUD.
But she's completely dead. There's nothing going on there. She's just a mannequin.
Why are you
Compare that
talking about me
to
like
this,
that?
Which is, let's make her angry. Let's give her some animations to play. Let's tell her.
I like
when
it, but
she
it
should
doesn't
romance
fit. That I'll give
Let's give her
you.
some
Because it was
expressions on
almost
her
more like, it
face.
wasn't steampunk in
Underlying
Infinite,
all
but I don't
this
know
is
the
same
cloud
emotion.
punk,
She
I
can still turn to
guess?
face you. She
Oh
trains
shit,
all
howdy
the
Banshee, I thought you were Vivi for a second. How the
pretty
fuck you
connected with the
doing?
in this example, of
Love
a
to see
street,
you around here.
I just threw smart terrain everywhere for her to play with. Now, as a player, I'm cheating a little bit. We're also missing a little VO here, but that's okay. I'm cheating a little bit because
Infinite's art style's inconsistent as shit at times, that's true.
I'm
Oh,
kind of
I need
turning
to-
look to
there
see
we
if
go.
she's using this smart terrain over by the window that I placed. So it's cool that she's systemically using this. There is no scripting.
Oh
here. It's
yeah,
just her
no,
systems
like it's
running
just what
as
she
one
does
piece
out of
smart.
combat.
But
Like that's
like I said, I'm cheating.
really
I
neat.
know
You
where
blend in so well, you
everything
mistake me
is.
for
And
another
we-
10 out of 10 stealth.
We're not
To be
treating
fair,
developers with the product that sit behind
I was
the
gonna
players
say
and
you're
let them
both
look at
green.
certain things, right? We want to cheat this system a little bit.
I feel like I have walked into a trap.
Highest probability that the players will see these.
Like,
things. So
if
this
you
is where
like
I was
hearing me
talking
bedlam
earlier
bitch about
that
this game, look forward to the
teleporter
LP
with these smart
someday.
terrains, or she'd be locked
Well,
in
it's not
first
Hunt Down the.
person
It's not like as bad as Hunt Down
and
the
if the
Freeman,
player
so I
turned and
actually
saw her, she
expect
just
to
didn't
enjoy
see
it a
the
little
animation
bit.
as
But
she
we
used
have to
start.
put that
If the
bounty
player
up.
never turned and saw
I
her,
just don't know if
she
I
could
want to do a
teleport
bounty
out
right
onto
now.
another smart terrain. Now, in this particular case, I really think she's moving over to the railing because I put smart terrain here, and I'm a little bit surprised she's not here. And I turned just in time to see her kick
Like
this guy in the
Elizabeth's
nuts.
AI is
Hat falls off,
fascinating.
He sits down, and she goes over to the railing.
Her just pulling out a gun from thin air is
Settled on the one
actually
button
still
press.
really sick.
Ultimately, this was no more complicated than a normal reload. And
I also kind of wish they kept that HUD element of like the big Elizabeth
the
icon.
design also
Like that would have been
improves
cool.
we started here.
All different HUDs, and they all look so interesting. Yeah, yeah. Like, I like how round this one is. Granted, it does remind me a bit more of Bioshock 1 and 2's look, so I get why they would change it to feel more different.
Companion character coming to help you and saving you at the last minute. So from a narrative standpoint, we're building that relationship with the player without even realizing it. So again, the player experience and the illusion of life working here.
Guy with drive jacket appears out of nowhere. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Is he just like me? There he is! Oh, fuck yeah. I actually really want that jacket, I'm not gonna lie. I should put it on, I should find a replica and put it on Throne. I'd wear it, I'd wear the fuck out of it. God, I love that song.
What?
Whoever told you to do this? She's either a
You're a
bitch
or a ghost.
Shinobi, you don't look so good.
Run! She's a
It's a ghost and a bitch! I love ghost stories so much. Oh yeah, always say but like Monogatari.
Yeah, you're telling me I picked us up some new slacks and
This is amazing. This is really well done.
pretty low on remaining dick towel money though.
Guess we gotta fill that thing up with gas.
Oh man, we gotta pop by the department store, pick up the mattress. I wanna get a nice one too. Yeah, okay.
But the what? The
I love this video. You submitted it.
What do you mean, what do we need a mattress for? Why in the hell do you think we just spent all that money on a boat? Well, the purpose of buying a boat in the first place was to get the ladies nice and tipsy topside so we can take them to a nice, comfortable place below the
God. Oh, because of the implication. Because of the implication. Oh, okay.
You had me going there with the first part. The second half kind of threw me.
Well, dude,
I love because of the implication. It's one of my favorite moments because it's so viscerally uncomfortable.
There's nowhere for me to run. What am I gonna do? Say no? Okay.
no, it's not dark. You're misunderstanding me.
You're
bro.
misunderstanding. My guitar is so good if you ignore that the author was on OVO payroll. What?
She would never say no because of the implication.
Like, that's a nightmare to say out loud. And Dennis is one of my favorite fictional characters for this reason.
That things might go wrong for her if
He is an anime antagonist in real life.
Things are gonna go wrong for her, but she's thinking that they will. But it sounds like she doesn't want to have. Why aren't you understanding?
Using innuendo to call him a sicko freak? Ah.
That's not the issue.
It's at least a fun read, right?
You're not gonna hurt these women. Why would I ever hurt these women? I feel like you're not getting this at all.
Not gonna hurt these women at all.
You certainly wouldn't be in any danger.
Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anatomy of a Saleh. Oh, this is... Okay, I'm already in. Lot of Milan, Italia, circa 1460. Visor pivot, curtain hinges, full visor, full veil, sight vision, before pod protect. Visor may raise and lower on the pivot. Okay. The helmet is retained with a chin strap. Yes! Okay, I love how this is edited. The chin straps attach to the inside of the helmet via rivets and buckled under the chin. God. Chad, do you have any idea how much I want, like, a whole suit of armor? The helmet line. You're conflicted, I need to make a decision. I'm buying some games from the Steam Summer Sale, and you're conflicted on getting the Borderlands bundle or buy other games. What should I do? Buy other games. I'm a certified Borderlands hater, to be fair. The textile liner suspends the head in the void of the human skull. Before is retained by a leather strap around the back of the neck. Optional and separate piece of armor worn to protect the throat and lower part of the face. That's how you don't get necked. That's true. You ain't getting head-eyes in this, you ain't getting necked, you ain't getting eared. I don't recommend playing Borderlands without having friends to play it with. Yeah. You at least want a Saleh of your own today. I don't think I go with a Saleh. I think I go more for the, like, stereotypical, like, bucket knight look. Get hit by a sword in the neck must hurt like hell, even with the Beaver, but you'd be alive. Wait, is that actually pronounced beaver? Even if the writing's bad, I think Borderlands games are fun shooters. That's true, I just don't like feeling the need to, like, remove the dialogue from the game after a while. Like, at that point I realize I'm just not having fun. You know? Saleh is also basically a modern helmet. Oh yeah! No, these were, like, super important. Like, as, like, surviving on the battlefield-wise, or even just ingenuity in war. Like, this definitely led to a lot. Yeah, the idea of armor isn't to, like, deflect blows, although it will. It's to make you not die. Also, it's Bevor? Bevor, okay. You have two voice lines that trigger automatically after kill streaks or dominations, harassment, whatever. Yeah! Yeah. TF2 is flirting. No, you know what it is? You know what it is? Also, yeah, do not use Etsy. Etsy armor is, like... It's usually just quite... Yeah, it'll be made out of bad metal. Isn't there... Not Arm Street. What's the... So they're more expensive, but, there's, like, a whole company that makes, like, real-ass plate. Oh, fuck. I think it might be Arm Street. Also, sorry, my tracking is off like a motherfucker. To get armor custom made, there's plenty of places. Yeah. I'm gonna do some Googling in the background. I'm looking. Yeah, armor that's not custom fitted is like poison to the body. Okay, yeah. ARMSTREET.com. They give you medieval clothing, they give you armor, armory, footwear, accessories. They've got a lot of shit. They'll actually try to fit it to you. This is just a sensory video for me. These are also basically modern helmets. The bevel and visor can be easily removed out of combat for easier breathing. Yes! Okay, I really like this almost dissection of the Saleh. Fucking watch more of this channel, Jesus Christ. I don't think I'd watch more of this, like, on stream, because there's nothing to really commentate over outside of going, yo, that's sick. But, like, that was fascinating. That shit you can put on at like a party.
I've just purchased the best machine in the universe.
Oops.
Almost. But this here...
I think this was an L submission.
Without a computer. And without...
This one rocks too? Yes, I believe it was one of your submissions.
It's like we have the dials and stuff.
Do you want me to turn this up, by the way?
The German eBay, which was like, I need to get rid of this thing, I don't care. Just
you are cool.
Take it for money.
Yeah, probably.
Not for free. I want to make a wax.
That's a bit more comfort for... no, that's a little loud. I think that's like perfect, right? How far are we into the submissions? If you go into the Discord, which...
First we need the wooden base to hold everything.
The general chat actually has a direct link. We're only a couple months behind now. Is a CNC machine, but without the computer. That is sick.
Alongside of it is the stamp, but we are going to start with the spoon.
Gonna start with the spoon. Spoon.
I recently got this chunky piece of brass that I chose to turn the spoon portion of the spoon out of it.
Yeah, my brain's yeah, no, same.
The chuck is running very untrue, and that is weirdly enough intentional, because I want to make the tiny nibbin of the spoon from the same material. I also
God, I love watching lathe work. I want a lathe so bad. Lathe just looks like such a fun, like a lathe looks like such a fun item to own and to learn how to use. I have to put the machine after to avoid confusion. Smile, same. The women yearn for a CNC machine? Yeah, famously. CNC is a social machine, perhaps. That's true.
So as you can
looking at helmets right now, definitely either get an Armat Great Helm or Frogmouth. I want an old style bucket helmet.
Very important.
They're so utilitarian.
Nevertheless,
I want someone to hit me on the head with a frying pan while I wear one. Ring my fucking bell, baby.
I was quite conservative with the amount of material I remove from the inside of the spoon.
Better to remove
to break through the walls.
It is way better to remove too little material than too much material. Bucket helmets remind me of the soldier from TF2 too much. That's a compliment. Frogmouth helmets are cool.
So I've decided it was
I am not surprised that you love them though.
I don't need it anymore.
You like Froggy.
After a bit of sanding and polishing, I managed to get
you mean a kettle?
But
I mean, like when you think of a knight, like you think a Lawbringer from
cannot believe I did
from For Honor.
Just to get this tiny nibbin that I could otherwise do differently.
I want that you think of a Templar look.
Not sure if you can see it on camera, but the screw portion of this piece is completely bent.
Yeah, it's
Which I
wobbling.
tried fixing with a hammer, which seems to do the job. So
Okay.
I'm a happy camper.
Hell yeah. Great helm then. Yes. No, machining
Here's my,
sick as fuck.
Human clutch.
There's a
demonstration.
whole
If you're
channel I
wondering
watch that's
what
just a
is
guy
this
working with a lot of
atrocity,
resin,
but on brass
and he
pieces,
uses
that
a
seems
lathe
to be
a
okay.
lot.
However, at some
I haven't
point,
actually
need to
watched
get
him in a minute,
holder
though.
For these taps. There are certainly better ways to turn square stock on the lathe, but since I want to use the pantograph already, I've decided to make kind of a round cylinder so I can hold it better in the chuck. So that's what we are going to do.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Knife is cool. Knife is sick. Can anyone else feel this sound on their tongue, by the way, or is it just me? I actually took both metalworking and woodworking, and yes, using a lathe is definitely as satisfying as it looks. Good.
It took quite a while, actually. So
I'm learning
very
blacksmithing.
efficient, but
Have been for a minute, but I know a lathe would speed up my shit by a lot. You feel it in your teeth? I feel it on my tongue. Like, I feel the texture. Since Pantograph is basically a manual CNC machine, he's got to make templates for everything. Hell yeah. We love it. We love it. Not the right kind of autist for machining, but that's probably because I couldn't handle error rooms. That's fair. For me, I just like projects, like capital P projects. So like woodworking, metalworking, working on cars. I could probably learn how to work on wires if I was passionate enough about it. Fuck yeah, I'll smoke to that. Who was that man? Who was that man?
I hope you understand where I'm going with this.
I think I do. That was him? Capital H, him? Jehovah? Jehovah.
Okay.
Jah. Jehovah. Hove, if you will. God damn. Ooh. Ooh, that's... Ooh. Bouncing. This is too cool. Music? Where? Music. Brass is such a lovely metal. I wonder how it tastes. I could test that right now. Should I lick some brass? Used to be a math and computer nerd because I thought there was no such thing as error ranges within those. Little did you know. It tastes like pennies. We testing this, taking a bullet casing off my shelf. Chat, today we will be licking a 223 round with no bullet. Please clean it before licking metals. Good point. Good point. Brass is copper and zinc. Well, we're about to find out if that stays true, or if you cannot, in fact, taste it. We're just licking it. We're just licking it, chat. We're gonna lick a bullet. It's fine. I'm actually shocked that, like, despite it being brass, it's, you know, I should clean a little bit of the inside, too.
We might have a problem.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's not as dirty as that looks. It's just darker in there. Okay. Did I put this guy's cool pen he made in video submissions? I don't know. Yeah, we're cleaning it off right quick. Whoa! Alright, it is now clean.
As we've clearly established, this is not a CNC machine, meaning we need a physical object
Interesting.
we want to copy from. Like
It tastes interesting. Not like pennies. Not like pennies at all.
So how?
I'd
what
know.
is it? Like, do we carve it out of wood or?
This is your favorite streamer. She
Well-
licks bullet. Don't worry. There's no slug in it. It's
I found a way
fine.
to make
No
it
slug. No
CNC
primer. No powder.
in a very
Nothing.
roundabout way. We are going to model.
And
the
I've taken
stamp
the
in
fact that we're
computer,
behind to be a
and
bit
then
lazy,
we
but
are
one of
going
these
to 3D
weekends I'm gonna
print,
do a
the
video
object
submissions clearing.
with the 3D
Clearing?
printer, and then we're gonna copy it into the
The bolt
metal.
action pen? Oh,
I
that
want
sounds
to thank,
sick.
Lego for sending me this, including a washing curing station.
Yeah, we're
They
behind,
didn't
so
pay
don't worry
me
about being
absolutely
too
zero,
fast.
Except like give me the machine, so I can do whatever I want with it and say whatever I want with it. So
What?
hopefully this works out.
Hopefully. Oh, I love watching speed sculpts. It's so satisfying. Isn't going through and approving? Oh yeah, yeah. No, take your time on that. I will let you know for suddenly out of submissions that have been approved.
Printing right now.
I did actually have to skip a couple this week because they were from a person that had been banned. So I'm like,
warming the resin.
you know, I'm just not gonna trust that submission implicitly.
I could see online.
Is this a resin printer? I
but can
believe it
conclude
is.
that Maybe 3D printing is not so much for me. That's why I decided to give it away to one of my Patreons, and they can enjoy fanoodling with it. I think it's a great
I
machine.
really do want to learn how to 3D
I
print.
cannot get it to shoot, as you might say. But yeah, life is life. I prepared the stock. It's right here.
Clearing your back like hell yeah.
This
Submitted,
is the only
hell
successful
yeah.
model I managed to. By successful, I mean it's.
We are learning so
somewhat
much.
successful. We're gonna use that only for the pigeon because the lettering. I try to give you a close-up. The lettering is too fine, and the 3D.
I thought he was gonna say how you say
oozed over
shit.
and close the gap, so we cannot use.
I thought he was gonna be suddenly very
And
vulgar.
even if they were printed correctly, they're printed upside down. I mean, right side up. I mean, right way. They need to be switched over because it's a stamp. So we're gonna, so they need to be mirrored,
Yeah.
which I forgot to do. And even in the failed attempts that after the remodeling, I forgot to do that as well. So we're gonna do a
Just
different.
gonna do it
approach,
manually or
a bit
what?
More complicated, but I think it will be.
Oh, I can't
will take
wait
more
though.
time, but
More complicated means watching more shop
we can
work.
make it. We can make it.
He has
if
lettering
we try.
sets. Hell yeah. Yeah, get a brush. Yeah, get a brush in
We
there.
got these two. These are.
Oh, those look like they have wonderful mouthfeel.
G. I'm already messing this up. Pigeon.
I always think that pigeon has a D in it.
Yeah. There we go.
Like, they just look like they have the mouthfeel of Scrabble tiles. You know?
And then.
You never just put things in your mouth that aren't supposed to be there? Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is fascinating. Ooh. Wait, is this how they put the lettering on a bullet? Like telling you, like, the actual caliber?
Well, for here, 2mm.
That's a small bit. It really
Which
is.
reminds me.
Oh, it's more
I need
computers,
to
but yeah. Oh, I
switch
assume
the
everything
pattern
isn't
up
done
again.
by hand. That's too many rounds for not enough demand. Or for way too much demand.
Now
they most likely stamp the rounds. I'm actually not entirely sure how a bullet is constructed. I know what a bullet's made of, but I actually don't think I understand how they're constructed outside of watching people do reloading videos. But I don't know if that counts because you're not building it from scratch, and that's what I don't know. JFK shot first, it's true. Ooh. Also, he's the only one that shot. His head just did that.
Blast off.
Say, return for self-defense, I swear. Actually, not gonna ask any questions. I'm not American. You should nerd out. You should nerd out. I recommend it. Nerding out is good for all of us. This is a naval shell? No, it's a stamp. He's building a stamp. You did miss it. I did lick a bullet casing. It does not taste like pennies. To be fair, I'd love to build, like, miniature brass, like, artillery. A little bit of info dump. You'll feel better. It will make you feel better. You have an empty 5-inch shell. I've got a, what I licked was a 223. I don't remember how they actually make the bullet. You just completely forgot. That happens. Oh, let me see the final product. Oh, that's beautiful.
So my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. Before I go, I really want to tell you about Maker Central that is coming in a couple of months. It's between the 18th and 19th.
556 NATO tastes better, that's true.
I always go every year, I go there.
But those rounds were not...
The only time I can meet you guys.
Those rounds were not given to me with any question on caliber I wanted. It was what was shot.
That's the only time I get to meet them here in Europe or in England, which is not you. Well, it's you.
My ADHD would wear down the threads in the wood by screwing and unscrewing the brass constantly. Yeah.
Why not? That's also. Also, I want to, as always, thank.
But then you make another handle.
Well, they obviously gonna get now stamped letters, which is nice. Consider also going there if you would like to support the channel. This is helps.
That's a really cool patron reward.
More than helps.
Like genuine.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.
That was great. If I have a nut and bolt in my pocket most days, that's fair. Oh, fuck yeah, Dragon Ball.
Well, oh my god, you could grind meat on it.
Nice, sterile atmosphere. Hypnotically Caucasian. The chocolate is strikingly overpriced, and at the same time, very easy to steal. Another of God's little tastes.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I have nuts in my pocket. I took them from the neighbor. It's true. Oh? Wait, what is this? Oh, prom night! Is this Sonic?
Well, my sweet darling, you've come very far. All alone at Lover's Lane in my car, sipping on spirits from my father's bar. I'm so in love that I feel in my Garfield.
Oh, it's Garfield. Oh, fuck yeah.
Let me pop that top off, let me show you how a jar feels. Bitch, I look like Garfield. Let me at the nipples. Girl, let's make this
Jess's slapper pal.
You know it's the weekend, I hate Mondays. Undo your arbuckle and drop them undays.
This is really solid.
John, girl, and I believe you got the cutest kitty cat in the world.
Holy shit, what am I looking at? I know just as much as you. This is what I imagine Eminem is like after his first run of albums. Okay, I have a potentially hot take. Modern Eminem isn't halfway that bad, but he should dip into making sad music more. Most 70s shit ever? Yeah, and I love 70s shit.
Let me peek inside your fridge and show you how a jar feels.
Let me pick a sacrilege.
You know that you
Show new house a jar-filled girl.
Girl, I'm feeling hungry. What you got to show me? Lick up your lasagna with the
Waiting
tongue
months
like
for this.
Cody.
Good.
Girl, I'm feeling frisky. Let's get
In country
crazy.
vs. Eminem beef so bad. No, I want them to collaborate. As Akihiko once said, yes. Wherever the 20th. Wait. That's DuckTales too. That's Scrooge McDuck is on the moon.
It only hurts the first time. Jones roommate was lying. I don't chase mice, but I'll squish a spider. Girl, you taste nice. Now let me inside you. Girl, you know you
God damn.
use a chubby chaser. Got that Roy Rooster for them US acres. I got 9
Jess, did you edit this?
We ain't in no hurry.
That was President Andrew Garfield. It was. Was that Tarantino? Fallen Aces is great. I need to play it. I can't afford it. But that's why we got the Factor sponsor. QR code right there, or link in chat for 50% off your first box and 20% off your next one. No, this is far from our first sponsor. This isn't even the first Factor sponsorship we did. This will be the longest. DJ, turn it up.
Come on, y'all, get on the floor. So hey, let's go, alright?
This is amazing. Yeah, if you want good-ass food delivered to you when you can't be bothered to cook, Factor's right there for ya. 2 minutes in the microwave and it's good to go. This isn't the 70s, this is 2008.
Hey guys,
no, but the musical studio, or production style.
Isn't Garfield the cutest?
What if I wasn't poor?
Anyways,
No, I get you. I'm like that too. I'm trying to get you to eat, and I'm trying to eat.
So if you can
And maybe buy Fallen
rap or
Aces.
just play an instrument, get on it right now. The
I think so
lyrics
expensive
and
now.
stuff
It's got
are
bad had
made for
sorts.
us.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear your original version. So let's spread the joy of funny music all
Dark
around
Future
the
hired
world,
that
okay?
woman to claim to be him.
Bye,
Oh.
guys. See you next time.
Yeah, response videos I kinda miss. I just tried to take a hit off of a lighter. I just tried to hit it like a vape. I hate having an oral fixation. She eepy? No, just stupid. What do you mean, hey / Riz? Girl get candy cigs? No. I just have an oral fixation. I can satisfy it with pens I got for free. That I totally didn't steal from the delivery driver. I don't care that it was your only pen. It tastes good. Also, my signature's shit. Do you really want something that wrote a signature that shit?
By opening your heart to this exercise. Now, exhale. Your pipeline is green.
This is a nightmare.
Your test.
My signature is fancy. Is J fancy M? No, that's fair. I just don't do my signature nearly enough anymore, so it's shit now.
Your friends and family
I look like a
understand
doctor
what
giving you a
do.
prescription.
Your friends and
Or
family
prescription.
appreciate your humorous work stories.
Those aren't
That
even my
joke you
initials,
told in
though.
your
That doesn't
meeting
matter.
was funny. If your coworkers were not on mute, you would have heard them laughing. DevOps is a meaningful term. You understand DevOps because you use it every day.
God, this feels so targeted at a specific guy.
Kubernetes clusters.
This is so targeted at a specific guy.
You are happy. You are happy.
Ooh. Is that a Cruelty Squad reference? If you want it to be, yes.
You are happy.
I just think it looks neat. No, that's fair. Also, rip on the ads. God, I want to play Cruelty Squad on the channel, but I got so many complaints the first time. People just straight up looked at it and went, what the fuck is this? My eyes hurt. And I'm like, oh.
So I'm taking a look at this, and I'm like,
This is JOI for nerds.
Bullcrap, okay? Like, did
Fuck,
you even
you're
think
right.
for 1 second about your alarming or your metric thresholds or anything? Because I'm seeing like one box to handle the entire front end's request. Newsflash.
This is the homunculus episode of Smiling Friends.
We got the check suit.
I'm sitting there, I'm saying,
I'm trying to grow a homunculus in my lab.
Make this and make it not so
This guy is
crap.
fumbling.
Okay?
He is.
And everyone is there. I can tell.
You should do it anyway. No, I'm trying to actually make stuff people might
But
watch.
finally, someone had the freaking guts to say it.
And then
I
hit you with the
swear, if I
weird
walked out
shit
those
once
doors,
I'm
this place would be
comfortable.
underwater so fast, their heads
Especially
would
with the
freaking
God
spin
Delusion
off.
by
I'm telling
Richard
you,
Duck.
David would come and be like, please come back, please come back. And I'd be like, you had your chance, okay? In 2021, when you promised that we'd support SUSE Linux by the end of the year, and who worked their butts off to get it done? The SRE team did, okay? And now I've had to and I'm out of there.
This is for nobody except for a specific kind of guy. First time reaching out to rank in world. Yeah, Basil Geese was fucked first time. I'm just like, look, I ain't ready for Bagel Goose.
I'm creating life inside of my lab.
This is also part of why I like Rise a little more. At least when I get ambushed, it's never that bad. Baby Seal thanks his rescuers? Come here, little one. You're safe with me now. Ooh, you're in a mite pickle. You're stuck in some commercial fishing line. Let me get you out. You look confused.
Go. Go. It's a pleasure.
Good tidings. Oh fuck, JFK wasn't shot. His head just did that. Hell yeah. Thank you for the subscription, Jenna. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Here's your VIP card. Hope you enjoy it. You also now have access to all of my emotes as they stand on all of Twitch, and if you're in the Discord, all of Discord.
Do you see it?
Love Pinniped so much. They're so cute. Oh. Let me get that from you. Come on, little water dog.
Come on.
I love its little angry noise. I'm sorry, the little angry noise makes me giggle. He's so upset. Got a shit ton of games I actually like instead. Let's go.
This is not running into it. That's fine.
Oh no. Oh no. It's funny that they're just grabbing him. Oh, a seal won't do shit. Also, God, I want to run my hand along it. I want to run my hand along it so bad. Thank God for the fishing line seeking net.
Come.
Fuck your commercial overalls.
Boy.
I'm gonna throw you off the stage like it's Smash Brothers. Wanna hold it and love it? I do too. Like this dog is horrified, but like it is being rescued.
This is the reflective strip. That you
Like
find
this is
on,
a sad
divers
video,
reflective strip
but
you find on orange overalls, normally coming from oil rigs and things. Normally oil
but
companies
these are
using
babies,
in the
plus they're
harbour.
wearing gloves. True.
Most overalls have these reflective strips, and that's that.
They carry a really scary disease. No, I'll parry it. I'll parry it. Dusk, Risk of Rain 2, Fallen Aces, Teardown. Hey, I like 2 of those games, and really like the demo for one of them. You can't parry your arm rotting off. Bullshit, I have iframes. If I just keep doing it for the rest of my life, it won't get worse.
Out of the Queen Avery Thresher Shark from my eyebrow right down to my jugular with their tail. Right there, you see it from the top, right down to the collarbone.
Aye, that's a funny story you've got there.
I know.
I was aboard the Queen Mary, and a bit of rigging came to in the midst of a fearsome squall, and it wrapped around
This is
me
so
legs
good.
and tore them
I
off.
love how this is edited. I love how it's animated.
Oh no, I swung down to the bottom of the sea, I did, and I wrestled Poseidon with his frosty beard, and I took them from myself once again.
This is
and I
amazing.
got a witch to spit on the stumps and
This
stuff
is
them back on.
amazing.
Fuck. Okay, I did not think you would.
Is this Game Changers? Wait.
No, I'm sure you got a cooler scar than that. Go for it.
Yeah, I think it is. Or not Game Changers.
Diving off a dock in Calamari
Oh fuck,
Bay.
is this that improv
I
show?
fly on down, didn't take enough breath. I fucking
Sounds like
died.
Game Changer.
I float to the bottom. Poseidon himself.
Poseidon?
Make some noise.
He blows in me like a roadkill cartoon full of air coming back to life.
The Game Changer spinoff? Oh.
And I tell him
Well, now I just look stupid.
I was shot with a laser from space.
Oink.
How is that possible? You're talking on the high seas.
I was sailing over the Bering Sea, the ocean slate
I love
gray,
this so much.
Poseidon-mio, with a murderous glint in his eye, and he says, "You
Looks silly, and I got to be correct.
And I
No.
died at that exact moment. A satellite from the USSR. This was during the 70s. It comes down from space and it blows up my whole body. And I show up in the astral realm, and 40 guys stab the shit out of my astral body.
Pretty fucking boring, Mikhail. Because it don't compare to the time I fell through my bed into a liminal world and woke up fighting God in an arena of creatures.
Jesus Christ. El Apple always wins. The game was rigged from the start.
Tiny hand with
Guns come.
coming out its
Oh, that's my
fingernails.
hand.
I fought a boat that screamed.
Why I
and
chew my nails so
split,
much.
Mikhail. I split into a billion quadrillion pieces and had to beg fear itself to put me back together.
That
to
goes
allow me to
so
sing the
hard.
You think that's bad? Zip. It's the crab.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Let's say a 7 C's amount of points for the both of you.
Oh my god. They hit their whole improvussy on that one.
Oh man, this ain't looking good for Yug. It's over, Yugi.
Apparently, Mulligan might be the greatest improv comedian of all time. He's up there. He's up there with Paul F. Tompkins. I saw him in Detroit a couple of years back.
Did with your grandfather.
Kaiba's right. This board is full of powerful monsters.
I've grown to love Brennan,
My
same.
hand makes no sense.
No, at first he was kind of off-putting for me, but he started to hit.
It feels like no matter what I draw, this game is hopeless.
I said what I said, Jenna.
It's not like you, Yugi.
You're Jeff Leonard.
What?
That's right, Yugi. I'm just another old man trying to give you some advice. Remember, Yugi, sometimes the line to your win condition isn't always clear, but never give up. Trust in your
Who?
dad.
I don't know.
No,
It's
Jeff,
just
wait.
suddenly a man.
He's right. I have to believe. There is a
I did
lot
not
to
hear
victory.
he's right.
There
I
has
just
to
heard
be.
he's white. I have to believe.
One.
I'm like, what the fuck, Yugi?
There's no point in stalling. Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this, Yugi.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards.
That's
Kaiba,
not what I heard.
But it does.
That's not what I heard.
Neo Space Connector.
Neo Space Connect. Wait, Neo
Instant
Space
fusion
Connector.
him might as well be a one-card combo. Yeah.
Space Connector, a creature born to explore the ever-expanding
No, put it in defense
realms of
mode.
new space. And like many explorers,
Why aren't you putting it in
Kaiba,
defense?
he never journeys alone. Neo Space Connector's special ability allows me to summon a Neo-Spacian monster directly from my deck. So come forth, the nautical Neo-Spacian.
Instant fusion is
Aqua
fucking
Dolphin.
yeah.
Magician.
And now, Kaiba, by using my Neo Space Connector and my Aqua Dolphin as material, I link summon
Holy
the
shit.
unstoppable Isolde.
Wait,
Okay,
The
what?
effect of Isolde allows me to add to my
It's just
hand
modern
the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
ubiquitous
Yeah.
Midnight Templar and send the infragable Infernoble Arms Durandal
I play
to
comp
my
and he's fucking
graveyard,
winning.
which then allows me to
God,
special
do I
summon
not
from
like
my
modern
deck
Yu-Gi-Oh,
the
but this is a good bit.
Incorrigible Knight
This is an amazing
Hold it,
bit.
Yugi. You must be insane if you think for 1 minute I'd let you go through with this ridiculous strategy. This pile of yours belongs in the trash, and I intend to put it there myself.
Got a fucking hand
I
trip
activate
for,
the special
huh?
ability of the Kelbeck in my hand to bounce the Isolde back to your extra deck.
Oh, God.
Is there okay? Genuine question: is there a community that'll play Yu-Gi-Oh rules as written like circa 2004? Cause like, I miss that. Yes,
Put a
good.
damper on your plans.
A little bit, actually.
That's called Edison.
Just give me a minute.
Goat format. Okay. People. Not only is it like
Oh, by the way, you're
named, but people like it.
to your hand due to Renaud's effect.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Kaiba.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. No, Kaiba played a good one there. It's like, hey, when you did that, you forgot about the extra effect. That's just good sportsmanship. Not something Kaiba would know shit about, but like, if I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win with what you're throwing at me. Not the fluke in the rules. Edison is like a mix between GOAT and modern. Edison's like 2010. No, I want the rules as it was in like 2004. Oh, hey there, bud.
All right, Kaiba. Now I shall play the indestructible Infernoble Arms Durandal from my hand, equipping it to my Renault.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which will destroy it, allowing me to add from my deck to my hand a level 5 or lower Fire Warrior monster.
I do respect people that can get to grips with modern Yu-Gi-Oh, though. 2004 sucked? Shut up, it's what I played.
But I'm not done
What I was comfortable
yet.
with.
Now I'll activate the instantaneous
Modern Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't do it for me. I like how 2004 was simple, but had a lot of depth to it.
My ace monster, my partner.
Go to based on a 2005 format, which is like Star GX. Okay. I could do that.
Ah, yes. Flame Swordsman. My closest ally. My dearest friend. Next, I'll activate from my hand the expeditious instant contact by paying another.
It's like how I want to play Magic the Gathering, but I want to learn one system and like not give a shit about new things.
Flare Neos.
But I know Magic is
just
so
steal a
expensive.
card from another man's deck?
Yeah, you can.
It's sacred. Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Now,
It's you say.
Flare Neos and the Flame
I watched a
Swordsman
shitload of
I
GX.
once again summon the
It was early morning,
Isolde.
so like I was able to watch it.
Sword and sorcery. These two
So my
runes
ass was
will
not
activate
busy.
Their special ability once more.
No, it can't be.
Play against
I
you
just
if you
don't
want.
Get it? Never in my
No.
life have I seen such a strategy. There's no theme.
Yeah,
no
Yuri.
clear line. It's
Nexus
just a
doesn't have
pile of
GOAT? That's
cards.
upsetting.
Neospatians,
You play Magic on
Big
Tabletop
Knights,
Sim? That's
Synchros,
fair.
And now he's playing Beyond the Pendulum. In all my years as a duelist, I've never
Hang on.
seen such a pile of junk work so fluidly. Hey.
That's
don't
what
fuck with
people
junk,
say.
Kid.
That's what people say when I run my fucking stupid Kuribo deck bullshit.
It's the beginning of the end.
An easy deck to get around, but I love wasting your time. It's a fun way to play. I'm not here for wins, I'm here for DQs.
Now I'll activate the special ability of my
I'm a
Time
special
Star
kind of
Magician
evil.
By detaching one Xyz material, my master of
Kuribo
magic
is
will
usable
reach
now?
through
I
the
don't want
barriers of
that.
Space and time, allowing me to search for
I want to be
one
going
dark
against the
spellcaster
current. That
monster
upsets the
from my
teammate.
deck. a monster of dual monsters.
I don't want real matches. I want to do dumb bullshit.
Known as the unstoppable Exodia.
Oh no.
Oh yes, Kaiba. While my monsters may appear scattered and unorganized, these unlikely allies have joined forces to allow me to
Motorcycle
search for the
survived yet?
first piece of my ultimate
Yes, old
creature.
boy. What?
Not that you would know.
He hit that yoinky splinky baby Gronk ass shit. What the
That's
hit
a
you
low
hitting me
blow.
with? What the shit you
I'll have
hitting me
know
with?
I have plenty of friends.
Paid employees, dragons,
The only
and
thing you
Mokuba
remember from
don't
GX
count.
was the cool
Who's
motorcycle
Mokuba?
scene.
But I'm far
Yeah!
from done, Kaiba. Now I activate the effect of the Ignite Templar in my pendulum zone in order to
Beautiful.
destroy both of my
Hate
pendulum
pendulums.
scales. But in response, I will activate
Hate
the
pendulums
protective
so
enchantment of my
much.
Time Star Magician. This will allow me to send one spellcaster monster from my deck to the graveyard in order to negate
Pens
their
are unusable.
destruction.
Yeah.
And for that cost,
I didn't like
I
it.
will send Blue Dragon Summoner. No. And now,
I was also weirdly
using
into
my Beyond the
Bakugan.
Pendulum and Time Star Magician as material.
I wonder if that's still around.
Queen of the Master Magicians.
No.
Who will gain 4 spell counters.
They're like their
allowing me to
shit?
summon from my
Yeah.
graveyard, Blue
I don't like
Dragon
'em.
Summoner.
No.
And now I will link off my Blue Dragon Summoner.
Never learned how to play Bakugan, you just thought the balls were neat. I did too.
Cross Sheep.
I did a bit of both.
And now that Blue Dragon Summoner has been sent to the graveyard, I can add to my hand one normal
What the
monster
fuck?
from my deck. The Unstoppable.
Okay, Jenny, you play modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is this all legal?
Left leg.
This
Card
can't
games
be
suck?
happening.
Nah.
Yugi keeps summoning
I also
Celine,
love UFO
using it
Turtle.
to revive the dragon summoner, then linking them off again and again. And every time the summoner goes to the graveyard, he gets to search another piece. A loop perfectly constructed to gather
That's
all
fucked
5
up.
pieces.
That's fucked
I have
up.
nothing left in my hand to interact with. I'm going to lose to a meme. Why did I turn Blue Eyes to a YCS? One more
Okay,
piece.
that's really good. That's really good. I love
more
Yu-Gi-Oh! Hair so much. I have such a soft spot for it.
My Celine and my Blue Dragon
This all got banned like 2 lists
time
ago, but you can
in
still
order to
effectively
summon
pull this off.
Akurosa. And with Summoner having been
That's
sent to graveyard,
good,
I
good.
can activate his special
This was
ability
once
to
rules
obtain
as written
the
legal.
unstoppable Exodia.
Exodia! It's not possible! He
There's a
hasn't been
dude at a
summoned
recent
since
championship
2010.
was doing a variant of
I've
this and got pretty
assembled all
far.
5
Damn.
special cards, all 5 pieces
Jeff
of the
parody?
puzzle.
I don't know what the fuck a Jeff is.
Exodia! Obliterate!
Is it that guy? Is that guy just a big Yu-Gi-Oh player? I always expect like their skin to get ripped off when they do that. You beat the best tech in the game? That's
Game
fucked
2.
up. There's a point in set play where you're just like, no, your deck
like to give
cannot
special
complete.
thanks to
What the
the following
fuck?
patrons.
He's a pro player, did exactly
Shane
this, and that's what the video's making fun of. That's fine. That's fun. Oh, fuck yeah! Pakistan McDonald!
Sonic Skateboard.
Sonic Skateboard!
Rogue and Emmy Dennis.
Oh my god, look at Rogue!
Bufflower Catch.
I know it's Rouge, but look at Rogue! Shadow Basketball! Can we get that as an official, like, localized game?
जी भरकर फिर खेलें, खूब हल्ला गुल्ला मचाएं और दोस्तों को भी बतलाएं. चलो चलकर हैप्पी मील खाएं. चलो चले McDonald's.
YouTuber lesbians, they rule.
Games line.
I don't remember if I still have the full collection of those. The batteries must be melted by now. Oh, fuck yeah.
It's not like the X-Men, okay? It's way
Oh, I've
different,
seen this.
right? I got
I've seen this. I love this
knows
video.
everything about trains, but he can only eat chicken nuggets. And there's this other guy who can dance exactly like Michael Jackson, but he's never made eye contact with anyone ever. And I will be their professor, teaching them how to harness their powers. Also, we're gonna have
This is
access to
amazing.
F-16 fighter jets that come through the basketball court.
Rat Boy Genius! Yeah! In fact, someone made an emulated collection of all this McDonald's Sonic games. Good.
I just came over to say hi.
Oh, that rules. Still not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But that's cool.
Hello and welcome to the Rat Boy Genius Show. I am your host, the Rat Boy Genius.
Hi, Rat Boy
Yay
Genius.
for me.
Yay!
I am really excited because today we have a special
Yay!
guest, my friend, the Green Monster. Green
I like a
Monster
figure I
is
can't
currently
name on Twitch
filming a
legally
new
or we'll get in
project
trouble.
Kingdom Studios and didn't have time to change out of his costume and makeup,
Oh no.
so you may not recognize him. Hello, Green Monster.
Oh my
Welcome to the
god.
Rat Boy Genius Show.
Hi, Green Monster.
Thanks, Rat Boy Genius. It's nice to be here.
I guess the first question people will ask is, what project are you working on?
I'm filming a scene for Shrek 2 Retold. I had to stay in costume for our interview today because I'm going back into the studio after we're done.
I can't wait to see Shrek 2 Retold. Your performance in the first Shrek Retold movie is legendary and has over 1 million views.
Oh my
I was
god.
pretty happy with how it turned out.
This is
As you
amazing.
know, I love Shrek, so it was a great honor
I love that
to
you
have
can
the
hear the mouth
opportunity to play
noises.
Shrek in the first Retold movie.
I think we have a clip.
I love Shrek 2. How do you
think
feel about
maybe
Shrek
he's
2 Retold?
compensating for something?
Anyway, wind up Shrek.
The fucking Morbo? Yeah.
Wait a
Yes.
second. Look, I'm not gonna eat ya. I just...
Oh, Jesus. Oh no, right into the spike traps. Oh, thank God, we're saved. Okay. This is high art, I'm pretty sure.
Wow, that was so exciting. You made some changes to the original movie.
That's right. We kept the structure of the action, but I wanted to make Shrek look more tough than in the original. He is an ogre, after all.
At the same time, your Shrek has the right amount of sadness and frustration.
It's high.
Wait
I'm
till
high
you
and this
see
is
my
art.
new
Same.
scene.
Hello,
I
Green
don't even
Monsters,
have
just
to wear
hello,
a
Big
shirt.
Warrior. It's true. This is
We're
Loofworthy.
going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll still be here.
There should be, okay, I am saying this with no irony in my bones. I genuinely think that there should be a YouTube poop museum. I genuinely think it should be a wandering museum where YouTube poops just play on a screen.
And cut. You guys are doing great.
Put them on the big screen.
How much time do we have?
We have time for some music.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck yeah, we're gonna get
Let's
music.
play a little song together.
Is it gonna be Champion of Light? The Gob Glob Glab Glab? Nah, it's even better. Walking an empty street at night and hearing Pringus in the distance. It'd be like a movie theater. It would be a movie theater setup with a big screen, and you walk in and you sit down like you're there to watch like the Marvels. You genuinely piss your pants. That's the goal of this art piece, of this exhibit. Also, we need an AMV Hell Wandering Museum. I agree. Vegeta's ambition needs to be in there. Just go hard. Silent Hill 1 puzzle looking ass. But it only plays AMV Hell 0 though. Why 0? Because it's bad? No. No, we have
We're
to play
back.
all of them.
Green Monster, what else can you tell us about the scene you are filming?
There's a
I was
bug
given
on
a
my
small
screen. Not
but
anymore.
Very important scene. In this scene, Shrek, in a fit of jealousy and self-doubt, snatches Princess Fiona's diary out of her music box while she is
Nirvana
sleeping.
goes hard unplugged.
That's a crucial scene.
This is animated like educational DVDs that Scott Cawthon did commission work on before making his games. That lines up.
But on the other hand,
that lines up.
Has gotten the best of him.
Would you say he is green with jealousy?
It also requires some deft motor skills to get the diary out of the music box without making too much noise and waking Fiona. In order to make it work, I had to get new hands.
What?
Wow, those look
That
very
smirk.
nice.
I really like them. It's fun having 10 fingers. I think I might keep them after this
Chad
project
Rock
is
and learn that
completed.
shit taught me how to tell
That
time,
would be
biology,
so
and
great.
stuff. Oh, fuck yeah.
I know you have to get back to the studio. Thanks for visiting the Rat Boy Genius Show.
You're welcome. It is my
You
pleasure.
had to get what? New hands.
That's a wrap.
Great job, guys. Thanks.
Have you never thought
Green
about getting new
Monster,
hands?
Can I give you a ride back to the studio?
No thanks. Happy Man can take me.
Okay. I'll walk you outside.
I'm going to stay and finish the video.
Yay for baby. Meet me at the pool when you are done.
Jesus fuck.
Hi, friends.
This is peak. This is peak.
I just made a new show. I interviewed Green Monster in his Shrek costume. Wow, that's so great.
Like, this is high art. This is just Kino. Oh, the size of that man's yaoi
The
grippers.
summer solstice baby
Are you
is
talking about his
working on the
hands or his
video.
toes?
She'll join us when she's done.
This is a fever dream? Yes. That's what the Embee Cabaret VCs are like. It is.
In the last few months of
I love this video.
2022,
Okay,
I
so
saw a
full
nuclear
disclosure, I saw this video and it was new. I have watched it multiple times before. I do, however, love this video. Also, this is another Elsa mission.
Happen in real time on my phone. There's a chance that you did too.
So what's your immediate reaction to that?
Don't be stupid. This obviously would qualify as an orphan source.
I initially dismissed the video as another example of the bizarre trend of making nuclear
It's
accidents.
probably the best
like
Kyle
those
Hill
caused
video
by the
that isn't
Demon
on
Core
location.
memes.
At the same time, I understand why
get it.
not.
They are partly my fault. But then there was a follow-up, and that got my attention.
Okay.
The sniff test. Now, if you're doing it for the lulz, I don't think you go through this degree of complexity.
Yeah.
And what does he get out of that?
Did social media actually document and promote a nuclear disaster?
I remember seeing the 4chan post based behind
Are we
this.
in an era where even atomic accidents
yeah.
are faked for the lulz? This is the true story of history's first viral nuclear accident.
You know what's fucked up? When, like, an Anon says some crazy shit, and then it ends up being, like, on the news. Like, oh. Scary.
Over the last few years, the Demon Core, the pit of plutonium that caused two of the worst nuclear criticality accidents in history, has become a meme. We explored the
4chan's
origins
insane?
of this joke in its own
Absolutely.
video, but the essence of these memes
There's
is
a
that
reason
an
I,
oblivious
like,
character interacting with
stopped
an
using
extremely
it
dangerous
after a
object,
while.
one only
Like in my
nerdy social media
mid-teens.
users will immediately recognize, is funny.
Granted, I usually
The
just lurked on
undeniable
X.
popularity of Demon Core memes has apparently now extended to extremely radioactive sources in general. This video, allegedly created
why
by
are
a
we
Tumblr
memeing
user
nuclear
and
accidents?
posted
They are a
around
little
November
funny.
2022, has been seen by hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. Extrapolated
sorry
from
about
shares
that.
on Tumblr, retweets on Twitter.
Actually, I
likes on
might like the
TikTok,
video about the
and
orphan
upvotes
source
on
from
Reddit.
an old X-ray and Peru
It
more.
clearly has the same appeal as a Demon Core meme.
I did see
A
that
hapless
one.
character unwittingly meeting
She
a
metal on
dangerous
my
object
gear
that they
till
got
it's
from, quote,
rising.
a guy in a
That's
parking lot.
that's I.
The danger is apparently proven
Yeah.
by the radiation-induced film
No,
glare
that
when
makes-
the metal
yeah.
capsule is opened or closed, or a hand is placed over the opening.
Don't do that!
When I first saw this video, Many of you sent it to me, and many commenters were using my videos to talk about this unfolding accident. I didn't think much of it. The container didn't look right to me. The radiation looked too intense. But a few weeks later, I was sent a follow-up that took this post from odd to legitimately concerning. The video's alleged originator,
All of us
under a
here
new account,
were
said
once
that the
filthy
video
anons
shows a
once in our
capsule
lives.
containing cesium, and
Yeah.
that handling the capsule gave them serious burns on their hand, which doctors had to remove muscle from to, quote, save the arm. Anyway, the follow-up reads, "Be careful what you buy from strange guys at flea markets. They might just be trying to kill you." The internet was understandably concerned. The image of radiation-induced limb damage appeared to be unique.
I will
And
say,
after
though,
the update,
full confession,
both Tumblr accounts simply
sometimes I still use X
disappeared.
to see the start of a new
It was
creepypasta that's
just
going to
the
be
right
talked
amount of
about.
convincing. Orphan source accidents like this really have injured and killed people, and have involved cesium. But
that does
the
not
internet
look great.
being the internet,
No.
The doubters were just as vocal as the concerned. Was this actually history's first
And I
viral
isn't the most
nuclear
reliable?
accident,
Oh, no.
posted
No,
on
it
the
isn't.
internet as a cursed video for all time? It certainly wouldn't be the first
I've never
such
actually
video
gotten it to work.
I wish I could unsee.
Yandex says, I've actually never really gotten much
The
out of
Tumblr video
Yandex
wouldn't
either.
have gone viral in the first place if it wasn't genuinely upsetting.
I'll usually
and
find
genuinely
something else in the
believable to
in the
average
same
non-expert.
like.
There is an isotope
You know?
of cesium, cesium-137, that is extremely radioactive and therefore dangerous. It's the principal contaminant in the Chernobyl exclusion zone, and cesium-137 emits gamma rays that could produce film grain. Orphan sources of cesium-137 can and have caused serious bodily harm in the past, much worse than the unique image in the update, in fact, and have been obtained without knowing the potential for disaster. Finally,
You've caught
the amount of
catfishes with both.
cesium-137 that is
Yeah, that's the
dangerous
only use
could
I have.
easily fit in a capsule of the size we see. When used in industry and medicine, it's held in capsules that could fit in your pocket.
Even then, when
though
I
you
suspect
never wanna
catfishing, I
put it
just
there.
stop talking.
However, though unregulated objects that pose an immediate radiological threat,
I ain't gonna have them
orphan
waste my
sources
time more than
are,
I
in
already
fact,
did.
everywhere. I still had reasons to doubt that we saw a potential nuclear disaster unravel on Tumblr, of all places. If the original
same
poster
time,
did
it is
actually,
Tumblr.
quote, mess with it for a few days, they're extremely lucky that tissue removal on the hand and a skin graft on the arm was all that resulted. In 1999, a welder in Yanango, Peru, unknowingly put a similar capsule of iridium-192, used for industrial radiography, in his pants pocket for just 6 hours. The resulting hospital stay lasted for almost
Fucking
a
what?
year and a half.
Why
He
would you
lost
do
his
that?
leg and the ability to use the bathroom normally.
Why
I
would
won't
you
show
do
the
that?
extremely graphic images of his injuries here.
Yeah, but they
Point being,
exist.
if the original poster was, quote, messing around with unshielded cesium-137 for a few days, there likely would have been far more damage to them, and possibly to anyone they live with, the guy in the parking lot, anyone who investigated the capsule at the flea market, and so on. Then there's
Tumblr,
the
you never know.
non-viral attention that this
Why would you do
incident will
something you didn't
generate.
know would be harmful? The
Treating
streamer asked.
radiation-induced
Look,
lesions that
I
require
didn't hear
skin
a
grafts,
word
as
and a
posted,
fear reflex
can literally
kicked.
take years, as atomically twisted
I might
wounds
be
are supposed to
stupid.
heal properly. Doctors have misdiagnosed radiation
Yeah.
damage many times throughout the history of nuclear disasters, but the seriousness of what's being claimed here makes it less likely that the poster said nothing about the source of the injury to the people that treated them, and that not one doctor or nurse alerted any agency about a possible radiation
That was
injury,
gross.
as is protocol, and as has happened in nearly every other major orphan source incident. Commenters on the original video also speculated that the skin graft in the photo was in fact from an unrelated surgery that leaves a unique mark. When the aptly named Tumblr user Decay Heat saw the original
Fucking
viral
toaster
video,
fork.
they decided to
God damn
investigate
it.
themselves. While it's true that radiation can cause film grain, it didn't look right to them. So they reached out to Dr. Andrew Seltzman, an MIT-trained research scientist that specializes in plasma physics and works directly with extreme sources of radiation that can cause intense visual artifacts. And this was Dr. Seltzman's response. Quote,
Earth's creeping into everything? Huh?
Dr. Seltzman also pointed out that according to the physics, the gamma radiation from the cesium-137 and the associated visual noise would not be attenuated by a human hand,
Well, that's
as
good.
it is in the video. Gamma radiation would pass right through.
Slash X is fun for the beer concentrate.
At this
yeah.
point, I was ready to end the story.
No, I'm there to see like the
original
start
script
of
for
a.
This video actually ended right here, but I decided some diligence was
How'd I
required
put
to
it?
tie up any loose ends.
I'm
So I called
mostly
up a
there
friend of
to
mine
like
who is a nuclear contamination
see the
expert
start of
and
new
one of the
creepypastas.
specialists who led me
Essentially,
through
the
both
image was
Chernobyl
transmass bottom
and
surgery
Fukushima
from a well-known
exclusion
turf.
centers.
Oh, that's
And
fucked up.
That's when things got a lot more
I'm gonna
complicated.
see someone tell me they visited Lemuria. Yeah,
As an orphan source.
that sucks.
Do you have any reason to doubt the veracity of something like this?
No.
Why
no,
not?
I think the confirmation is in the
It's just
camera.
turfs being themselves as always.
Somehow
Yeah, I'm not gonna
it as
dwell on it.
cesium, which, so far,
That's still
logical.
upsetting.
High-level sources are found all of the time. They are sold at flea markets all of the time.
I will say though to my mods, if y'all could also scan for like medical video or medical
He
imagery,
got shook down pretty good.
use your
Based on how
discretion.
this should go. Okay, so now
But that was gross enough for me to go
state response should be in the
to almost
situation.
go really right in front of my
And in trouble.
snacks.
Legal trouble.
No, it's all good.
If you saw this going
I don't think they
viral
breached
on the
TOS at
internet,
least.
To you, does this seem like something that is more legit than not?
It passes a sniff test.
Turned away from memes and back towards a potential disaster, I knew things couldn't end here. I had to dig deeper, and I was not expecting where this story would lead me.
Oh fuck yeah, little dance emotes in chat. I need to get a little dance emote.
By the time I got to this story, both the Tumblr account with the most virality and the account that posted the worrying follow-up were gone.
Yep.
So, per Lucas's suggestion,
Now,
I
to
went
be
to
fair,
the Internet Wayback Machine and tried
that
to
could
find
not
any
be
post
because they
history
got
for the
caught or
two
nothing.
accounts. There was almost nothing, aside from a day or two of posts from the first account. But then,
however,
buried
I
among them,
will
I
say,
found another worrying follow-up. Quote,
how'd I put it?
Thanks.
Like a lot
I'm
of
not
people
sure how
just
much
left
recovery there
Tumblr
is for
after
this
a
sort of thing,
while.
honestly. After
Like
doing
post
this
porn
myself, I'm
ban,
probably
so
gonna be
finding
walking
those
around looking like a
accounts
freak
are
for the
like
rest of my life. LOL. My doctor
difficult.
said that about 41%
Emote from a
of
streamer
people
got
that go
too
through
big and
this
lost their
surgery
sauce.
don't make it
Damn.
long term. Still not sure what he meant by that, but it doesn't sound good.
I still need
Makes
a
you
dance
wonder if
emote.
anyone should be doing this at all, or maybe there's another way to go about helping me, but whatever, I'm just following the science. End quote. Why would this user go through the trouble of posting about an injury again to almost nobody if they were faking it? Maybe someone did get hurt. Now more concerned than ever, my next stop was
To be
the
fair,
database
if he
of the
doesn't know
Nuclear
that,
Regulatory
and he's
Commission,
just
which
trying
may
to
have filed a
extinguish
report
leads.
about an orphan source accident if it was in fact as serious as it
It-
looked. I started in
If he doesn't
January
know that
2022
context,
and went through every
like,
single incident report. up
I
to the time
understand
it was
trying to
recorded,
exhaust your
as the
leads to
reports are
see if
often
there's
delayed.
anything new or
Nothing.
related, or
Again,
you can filter
maybe
out
someone did mess up
old
enough
stuff.
to be hidden from
Yeah,
public
this
view.
seems to be poorly, like,
It was time for a Hail Mary. I put the earliest
especially if
video I
all
could find into a
if all
metadata scraper
real-time
to
ancient
see if there was any
anthropology.
information that could give me the time,
I mean, yeah.
location, anything at all. And amazingly, I got a hit. A comment that read, "The iFunny video." It was my only real clue so far. So I searched iFunny's
You know
website for
Kyle's
any
now.
nuclear
Yeah,
or
I just straight up
radiation-related
don't
hashtags
think
and
he
videos
knew.
around November 2022.
I think this is just poorly
Another hit.
researched in
And better
one,
yet, the still image from the video was posted on the
in
3rd
one
of November,
instance,
the
you know?
earliest posting I had seen. I then used Google Lens to search for even
Yeah,
earlier
Google
postings of
Lens
the
has
same
never
image.
worked for
that
me.
led me to 9gag, which was even earlier than
Like,
iFunny.
never ever.
And comments there led me to the Electro Boom subreddit, where the video was posted for fans of the popular YouTube channel to discuss whether or not the video
masses are
was real or
reconfigurable.
fake.
Who cares? Yeah.
I figured that the comments on a
no.
large subreddit of a popular science YouTuber would have at least something for me. And that's something, well, there's no other way to say this, a pony play fetish account.
Excuse me?
Amid the concerned response,
Yeah, I'ma just do a quick, good old-fashioned... Okay, so there is pictures of fetish gear. I don't know if we can continue going. I have no problems with this. I'm pretty sure Twitch TOS would. We're gonna play it safe. Keep it off screen, easy. No, that's unwatchable. It's also on screen for like a solid minute. Almost. Like, nah, I don't feel like that's safe. Is that not kosher? I don't remember. I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Let's watch a cat with a deep-ass meow. Past pitches didn't know. I still don't know.
This is Jack.
If fetish gear is okay. Because it wasn't showing anything. Holy shit.
His voice is a little deeper than most cats.
Oh. This is Sakamoto from Nichijou? Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, no, I just saw pony play fetish, and I'm like, I know what that is, but let me just make sure there's no imagery. And there's imagery.
You say hi?
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Good boy.
Shio's dad from Azumanga. Oh,
Most
fuck,
voice
you're
lines in
right.
Half-Life 2
Oh,
are
hell
meant to be
yeah, this
sent by both
video.
Male and female citizens, as
Hell
obviously
yeah.
different citizens will sometimes encounter the same situations.
Dr. Freeman, I'm coming with you.
Dr. Freeman, I'm coming with you.
Valve seemingly originally intended male and female citizens to be more interchangeable than they are in the final game. Several scenes have both a male and female set of voice lines, but only one set is ever used, as the citizens who say these lines have been set to always be one specific gender, as opposed to letting the game randomly pick if they are male or female at the time that they spawn.
Hey, you made it! We're picking up radio chatter. They're looking for your car. Oh, crap.
Okay.
Here come the dropships. Get your car in the garage. Get off the road. This way, Dr. Freeman. We'll take the
this
cliff
is
path
neat.
before another gunship finds us.
This is actually,
All
I
right,
didn't know
Dr.
about
Freeman, come with
this.
me before another one comes. Right along there, and watch your step. Well, Dr. Freeman, you're a regular antlion now.
You know what?
The
I've never
antlions
actually
won't bother
played
you
all
now,
the way
Doc.
through.
I
never
swear
played
by the
Lost
Pheropods
Coast.
myself. Incoming!
And mod Half-Life 2 to make all the character women.
Well, I wouldn't
you
believe
probably
it if I
could.
couldn't see it with my own eyes. Dr. Gordon Freeman himself.
You're just in time, Doc. We've got to move out before the Combine picks us up. We're just getting ready to pull out.
God, these...
We better hurry.
Valve stored these audio files in like such a nice format that like I can hear the noises their mouths are making. Oh, voice search is not HRT girls who voice trained. Huh. Either way, like, I don't know. There's something about it. I can feel it.
We've got to tear this camp down and get out of here. Get going, Doc. We've got to break camp. Let's get a move on. We got to clear out before they target us. Farewell, Dr. Freeman.
Give him hell, Doc.
You're funny. Oh, I'm
The
stupid.
Combine's
I
out
didn't know that
making
was
it
a
easy.
bit.
We're trying to get enough people together to force our way through to the train station. People are meeting up in a safe house nearby. You bet. Let's
Like,
go.
that's fascinating,
This way.
though.
You're Kleiner's daughter, right? Yeah, I blame Odessa Cubbage.
I met Odessa Cubbage one time. What an idiot.
Between you and me, I don't trust those Vortigaunts.
Oh, fuck.
I blame Black Mesa.
So much for better living through science.
Dr. Kleiner says we can mate now. Not that I needed his permission.
What idiot put Kleiner in charge?
Sometimes I think everybody's a doctor but me.
Everything we do seems to make things worse.
This is such a nice neighborhood, too.
It used to be safer here.
We're sitting ducks in here. Or maybe fish in a barrel. Anyway,
If they're
it's not
saying that
good.
about places in
I hear
like
it's a lot better out in the country. How about this
like a lot of
weather?
people in American
I
accents
don't
saying
miss
that about
Dr.
like
Breen.
Soviet areas.
But I do miss his show.
It's like, huh.
Remember when he had the jugglers on?
This is going to sound crazy, but I kind of miss the Combine.
Somehow I thought things would be better by now.
We're all starving, and Kleiner's head crab's probably eating grade A head.
They might call them crabs, but I'll tell you what, they don't taste like crab.
I always wonder what they tasted like.
Let us out of here!
Gordon Freeman, you're here.
Dr. Freeman, we're coming with you.
I got grade A head.
With you here, Dr. Freeman, we
Noted.
can finally make some headway. Head for the horse! We have to get to the horse!
The horse?
Dr. Freeman, Barney said you were on the way.
The horse?
We got
Oh,
split
I gotta
up by
ban you.
snipers,
I'm
and
sorry. Damn
he's
it.
pinned down in a warehouse up ahead.
Damn it. I love
Go
that
ahead.
people have the same brain
He's
cell in my
relying on
chat.
you.
You're Barney's old friend, aren't you? Maybe you can help him. Snipers trapped him on that warehouse roof.
He was going for a cache of grenades, but I doubt he can get to them now. Go on, Dr. Freeman.
Why is she looking at me like that?
Help me!
Why is she looking at me like that?
safer
What
down
the
here.
fuck?
Little
She's like
did we know
staring.
the place was infested. The rest of them headed to upstairs. That
She looks
took their
mad.
chances with the sniper.
If I've ever known. Feels what
guess
you
they're
did in
still up
99.
there.
I didn't do shit.
Gordon Freeman? It is you, isn't it? Give me a minute. I'm gonna plant some charges and blow this open. If you can hold them off, I'm almost done here. Okay, last charge. Stand back. It's gonna blow. Come on through, Freeman, and hurry. That door's locked from the other side, Dr. Freeman. Maybe you can find a way around. Looks nasty in there.
God,
Good
this
thing
is
you've got
giving
that
me
suit.
like
I see you made it through
a
okay.
genuine desire
would.
to play Half-Life 2.
Dr. Freeman, if you were
I don't
looking for a
know.
place to hole up, it's not safe here anymore. They're shelling the hell out of us. Keep moving, Dr. Freeman. I'll send word that you're coming and see you up ahead. Hey, it's me. Open the door.
What's the password? Come on in.
The Vortigaunts are in a bit of a similar situation.
Wait, what?
For episode 2, they had the new voice actor re-record some of the old lines from Half-Life 2, but they never got used.
The Freeman must follow. Follow, Freeman. For freedom.
God.
Just so.
I love the
Some of
Vortigaunt
lines
voices.
from episode 2 were originally Vortigaunt lines from
So
Half-Life
cool.
2.
That is all for now. That is all we can spare. This body is yours to command.
Female and
Return
femme
to
player,
the
the same world?
All-in-One.
No.
Return.
But I will take
to
them
the
as
void.
equals.
The tether is cut.
That is fascinating, though. I actually forgot they replaced the voice actor. I think he did pass, though, so, like, makes sense. I just forgot how much more of a... Oh, fuck yeah! Tomato Paste dies live on stream. Tomato Paste Gaming. They hate Jennifer, she spoke the truth. The Embee Cabaret are divided. We are. We are. The truth lies. What the fuck? Iris, what was the motivation? The police found this video? This was one of yours. What was your motivation? I kill soup. Oh?
When I was collecting
Kill
devices
soup.
for my
Hey,
VFD
Posey.
displays video,
Peak
this
TF2
one
footage, was
also on
it?
my list.
Demo on
Looked too
Badwater? Hell
expensive
yeah.
For a few shots. And it couldn't be
God,
part
I
of
love
that
how
video
Posey
anyway.
shoots his
You'll
videos
find
and
out
paces
why.
them. Oh, subtitles.
This beast of a receiver from
I was
1989
fucking cackling.
has
I was
89
confused.
buttons. I've never seen this many buttons on a receiver. And the remaining space houses the beautiful dual display. And there is something unusual about it.
Soup was killed. No.
The segments
Then
have a faint
who
glow that
was
changes with the viewing
Paste?
angle. And unlike VFDs, it has no refresh rate. And in slow motion, segments fade in and out.
Ooh,
In
okay.
Super Macro, we can also
Standard
see
Posey eye
microscopic
candy.
tubes instead
Good
of
shit,
beads
good shit.
that separate the glass panels of this LCD. In essence, it's not that different from this LCD, but inverted. And they used a smart trick to get rid of the background glow that you normally see on backlit LCDs.
Oh, I'm sorry if some
removing
picks
the
up on my
cover, you
mic.
can
It's
better
actually
see
like
that
got a cool
indeed
breeze
there is
outside right
light
now.
behind the displays.
But I don't know if my noise
This
gate
light
eats
comes
it or
from
not.
tiny incandescent bulbs, of which
But
you can
that
see
is
some
like a
light
perfect
leakage here.
breeze.
To demonstrate how they
How hot
prevented
is it
the
out right
background
now?
glow, I'll use this transparent clock again, which has been featured before.
72 Fahrenheit.
To invert it, you need to rotate one of the
Oh.
polarizers. I used a new clean one for that. But this gave a very poor contrast, so I replaced both.
Okay.
And this is what a LCD without polarizers looks like.
It's probably porn to Android girls,
But apparently,
yes.
these polarizers didn't work at all with this LCD. And I accidentally reinvented the color-coded, twisted super... the display
Okay, but
with
that
the
still
colors.
looks cool.
so I had to use the original
It's still
polarizers.
sick.
Rotated one, placed a diffusion sheet, and a little LED light, and there we are. An inverted backlit
Oh, look at
LCD.
that New Vegas HUD.
But how do you get rid of the background glow? Well, based on a picture of the manual, I created an inverted version and printed that to size.
Oh, you
And all I had
smart,
to do
smart
then
man.
was place it between the backlight and the LCD. Glow blocked. A light blocking material here in front of the LCD prevents it from glowing. The red parts are achieved with a simple color filter. I was hoping to replace that with my own wild color scheme, but the
Apology
color
for
seems
bad
to be
English
glued
isn't
or
my
even
first
printed
language. For
on the
review
back
when
of the
Club Penguin
LCD.
die, I was at host.
It's too valuable to try and take that off. Still, here's an edit of what could
Did
be
it at least
possible.
mute the sneeze? I was at house eating Dorito when phone rang. Club Penguin is kill.
You may have noticed
No.
I've still customized it
Yeah,
in another
yeah.
non-destructive way. The
This
panels
is
on the
extremely
side
pretty.
can easily be removed.
Half muted, I'll
and
take
be
it.
replaced with a material
I like
and
felt it
color
coming
to
and
your
like
liking.
had to tap the button. Fuck, it just occurred to me I have a button for that on my
In
Stream
only
Deck
2
without having to hardware
hours, I
mute.
went from idea to result, and completely
Oh, that was one of
transformed
those
the
that
look
beat
of
the
this
fuck out of my
JVC
chest,
RX
though.
1001V for only 13 euros.
Ooh.
Looks nice, right?
It's beautiful. I love it. I love it.
Well, not really, but it's a nice proof of concept, right?
Nice proof of concept, right?
Yes.
Without those panels, the width
Aw,
is more
keep the
common
panels
to
on.
combine with other components.
Ah, keep them
Being
panels
from
on.
the Super Digifine line, it has a digital equalizer that you can also control with the
I don't
LCD
understand a single thing I'm looking at, but I
remote.
love it.
I thought the unit from that dual system was big for its time, but this one is also very big for its time. It's a normal infrared remote that only sends information. The LCD touchscreen changes depending on your selection. What looks like dust on the display seems to be some kind of coating that's wearing off. And it's not a tear-off plastic. But even without that problem, the display isn't
yeah.
very
Okay, this
clear.
rules. Yearning for
But
that well-built
thankfully, a
technology.
big
Yeah,
red
no,
button
same.
on the side provides light. Kind of.
The song played at noise, and I thought there was a cat
This
in my room
too
that
is a
screamed
tiny
at me.
incandescent bulb, now with a green filter. The remote needs 6 AAA batteries, of which 2 are specifically for
I bet I'll
light.
shut up. Oh no.
The black
Imagine having a
plastic has
cat.
some
I have
glitter,
too many in this
which also
house.
looks like dust when filmed.
No, I don't want to count them.
This LCD touchscreen remote isn't that
I'm
practical.
allergic. I'm
but
super
hey,
not.
It's definitely the second coolest remote I've had my hands on. Oh, and you can disable that tone
beautiful.
if you want.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love old touchtone.
This is one of the early Dolby surround receivers.
Like, it looks so beautiful.
And it also has a very customizable reverb and delay effects. Here are some examples with extreme settings.
Okay. Sounds like something that'd be in a racing game from the 90s. This sounds like Burnout Revenge 2.
It seems I can only isolate the effect on one of the stereo channels.
Okay, but that
by
fucks.
changing the surround balance. It's a weird control.
That's how you make some
Digital
Akira
volume
Yamaoka
control
sound and
was
shit.
cool in the 80s. Some devices even faked that by controlling a motor inside the unit.
Ooh.
But this one is truly digital.
Oh, that's a noise. Have you ever heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus? Yes.
It also has a digital balance control.
That's good. Stop doing that to my ear, though.
Being a receiver, it also has a radio tuner.
That was like a hammer to the brain. Okay, I kind of love
Radio
that,
text
though.
didn't exist yet. but you can manually give presets names.
Okay, that's neat. I like that.
I'm assuming I don't have to tell you
I have 40
anymore
days and
that
40 nights
old
for our sins.
things
Oh, hell
break.
yeah.
I got it so you don't have to. If you haven't
I'm
had
glad he
enough
did
of
that
this,
for y'all.
on my lazy channel, I press all 89 buttons. And you can support me
Yeah,
on
I would have that
Patreon.
reaction
I post
too.
some stuff there too.
He's got wonderful
And
audio
check out my
mixing.
music, although I'm not sure what I did here. Anyway, thanks for watching,
Squad.
and I hope to see you soon.
I think I know what the next video is, and if that's the case, I want to actually stand up and grab another drink. Is an audio guy? Oh, absolutely. It's like, oh, it is just pleasant. So no, that's not the video, but I still wanna, cause that means, yeah, no, we've got 2 videos left. I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna go get a drink. My throat's a little scratchy. We'll be right back. Just 2 seconds. Chat, motherfucker, I'm right here. I went to get coffee. The milk in the fridge is 3 days old, or is, about to go bad in 3 days. Alright, everything's ready. Jeez, 3 days for bed, it'll take 3 minutes. I take 12 hours.
Yes. It's
When
great
that
they fixed
happens.
the ladder climbing animation again in the latest update, but that's not all. It adds a few small but welcome changes to the game. And plenty
God,
of
do I
opportunities
want
for
to
me
like
use that song you all
CS2.
love listening to so much. But you won't know when it's coming. So this is how the sniper scope used to look in Counter-Strike.
Uh-huh. Chug that shit like your life depends on
Here
it.
is how it looks now. No longer suffering
It only
from
expired
scoping
3 days ago,
performance
it's still
stutter, and
good.
coming with a fancy new fisheye effect, which I really like. Though, as
It's good for,
expected,
like,
I
what, a
looked on
week
social
after?
media, and it seems a lot of you hate it. So the good news is, it can be disabled using the console command, CL sniper scope shader.
Oh, good.
The bad news
Didn't
is,
know.
it can only be disabled when cheats are on. So you won't be able to disable it.
Damn it.
It seems like it does zoom in your view a bit, but actually the edges are so skewed it appears to add to your peripheral view. Look, I can see this thing here, when previously I couldn't. So, if anything, this new shader effect could make you better at the game. Or at
maybe?
least not quite as blind when looking
I
at
just
the
don't
sniper
like
scope.
that.
Another change has been to the view
Counter-Strike,
button,
if
which
it was
changes
good,
how
it'd
your
be a game
character
called
swings
TF2
his
with 9
stuff
classes
about
and
as you
goofy
change
movement
direction
shooter
and motion.
gameplay.
I
To
still
be
like
fair,
for them to add
Counter-Strike has
sliders
some
to change
goofy
the amount
bullshit
of
with
view
its
bots,
movement.
and you violently swing your junk about to assert dominance over everybody else on the servers, but this change we've just got will do for now. As expected, I looked on social media and it seems a lot of you hate it. So the good news is, this new bob can be disabled using the console command cl_use new bob false. And the bad news is, people are complaining that even after disabling it, the view bob still feels different from how it used to. They fixed the kukri knife animations during the team intro sequence, but it seems like nobody has footage of how it
Counter-Strike's
used
one of
to
those
look
games
before
I'd
this
love
fix.
to be at
So I
least
bought a
halfway
kukri knife
decent
to see
at.
for myself. On second thoughts,
No, you won't.
with all the love they've been giving the Zeus
Kukris are
since the
so
offensive
hard.
ammunition, Valve has now also rolled out a fix to the agents.
Get a friend that has it. It's like watching the Russian Badger video for CS:GO, where like he spends a shitload of money to get a Hyper Beast M4, and like his friends and like the whole server just start trading it around, and like Heavenly finds it on a dead guy. That's how you get a cool weapon in Counter-Strike. Hope someone that has a cool skin dies while holding it.
They used to look, with his finger poking straight through the weapon. And here it
Shitted
is after,
lightly,
with his finger
shitted.
still poking straight through the weapon. Valve, please fix. They've also expanded its use in Deathmatch by awarding a second Zeus kill in the same
Wait, what?
lifetime, double points. This means you have to not get shot in the back for 30 seconds though, which I'm sure is actually
Wait, did the
impossible.
Zeus always
But I tested
recharge?
it out against bots, and sure enough, I got 15 points for the first kill, then 30 for the second, then 45 for the
neat.
third, and then 60 for the fourth. So it's actually a bit more OP than the patch notes would suggest, provided you somehow survive for long enough to
I
be
was
able to
gonna
fire
say,
off 5 or
you'd
6
have
taser
to,
kills in a
like,
single lifetime.
make a
Previously, there was
Zeus
bit
kill
of a bug
work,
with using the
and then
Zeus on
keep
deathmatch
doing it.
mode. You could only buy it once per session. Then it
No,
would
they
remain
just
grayed out
shitted.
for the rest of it.
Lightly
but now it will
shitted.
automatically rebuy if not in
I like the
random
phrasing
weapon
of
mode, which I
lightly
attempted to
shitted.
demonstrate here by trying to get killed by a bot. Turns out I did have random weapon mode on. Whoops. But yeah, from further testing, I can confirm that you will respawn with the Zeus still equipped, if not in random weapon mode. But I think they should just give you the Zeus in deathmatch mode by default. A bunch of updates have been rolled out to help for the upcoming major. Players within this tournament were complaining about poor performance, which isn't great for something this important. And this has hopefully been remedied in several different ways. For a start, Valve have apparently improved the game's performance, which should benefit everyone. And more tangibly, they've added a smart new FPS display that you can configure to your heart's content in the new telemetry part of the game's settings menu. You can get it to only show up when there's a problem with your frame rate.
I kinda
or
like
ping,
that.
And you can adjust how sensitive it is to pop up using this slider just here.
Okay, that's actually
GTL
super
themselves
helpful.
have also upgraded the computers that the players in this major are running on, upgrading from the Ryzen 5950X to the 5800X 3D.
I do like
But
that they're
hang on a
all on the
second,
same
that's
computer.
a smaller number. How can it possibly be better? Put it simply, there shouldn't have been anything wrong with the 5950X. It's a great processor that's only a generation behind the latest stuff, but having 16 whole cores to work with is less important for CS2 than having 8 faster ones.
That's fair.
And
It
the
must
two
be
8-core
sad for a
processors
computer
inside
to
the
be
5950X
literally
had
only
to
used for
communicate
one
with each other,
game,
which
though,
could add
and, like,
latency in games
nothing
that aren't properly
else.
configured. So I guess it's better just to do away with one of these halves and to add
I don't
3D
know.
cache to the remaining.
There's something about that that's
This
just sad to me.
3D cache technology has taken everyone by surprise by actually
Like having a
improving performance in
dedicated
games like
Counter-Strike
Factorio,
machine
like poorly
feels
optimized
weird.
titles like MMOs and Escape from Tarkov and apparently CS2, but not CS:GO. Sometimes higher clock speeds are more important. What's all this about Valve adding and then removing a ladder again? It started with this post on Twitter, tweeting about how to get out of Anubis. Valve replied to this saying they'll add a ladder to make it easier. So this update is them adding and then removing it again and patching up the original exploits.
Oh,
in
that's
the process.
goofy.
And there have been a few changes to the
Oh, I
maps,
love
but
how goofy
frankly,
Counter-Strike
searching for big changes
is.
has been made a lot less fun since Valve did away with the draw clip brushes commands. So now it involves me loading up the older version of the game and hurting
It'd be
myself.
so
with
fun to
grenades
get a
about
group of
madman
like
until
people who
something
are
silly happens and
garbage
assuming
at
that that's
CS:GO,
fixed.
and
So
like we
please,
do a
Valve,
stream
add
series
back
where
the draw
like
clip brush commands because they're really nice. Do it for me, and don't just.
how do I put it?
Hey everyone, the name's Aussie Flowl.
Oh, it's Aussie.
Let's talk a little about Portal's iconic
But like having a bunch of people who don't have any fucking clue how to play, and then just like learning together, I think it'd be fun.
Because you play as her.
I love
That's
Aussie.
how
I love
video
Aussie
game
too.
protagonists work. Typically,
Aussie's
protagonists
pronouns
in
are they
video
them,
games
right?
Might have backstories.
You can't draw clip
and
brushes
some
and
might not.
brushes in
Gordon
CS2?
Freeman is
Nah,
an example
sadly.
of a Valve character with backstory, but that information isn't very easy to come
Does
across.
Aussie go by
This
they
kind
them?
of background information is all over the place.
Think so? I
Whether
think so
mentioned in
too.
Games, manuals, official guides, or just offhandedly by developer, one thing remains consistent. There's a lot of backstory behind every major character in the Half-Life
Oh,
universe.
of course.
Even the expansion pack.
It's why Half-Life is so
Barney, Gina,
like
Colette,
it's
all
so
have
in
backstories
depth
the
because
flying
like
characters of the
they
game.
actually
What
are
does Chell
characters.
have for backstory in comparison to our Half-Life universe brethren? Well, you tend to hear a lot of responses and interpretations of what people may think her backstory is.
That which is also like tough because like
why are all these other protagonists have
Portal, it doesn't matter
Chell was the black sheep of the group.
a lot
she
more.
may as well not even have a backstory in the first place. But that doesn't mean I'm not willing to try and find one. People have come up with many interpretations over the years Portal has been around for. Most popular is the idea of Chell being a daughter present and bringing a daughter to work day, leading to her being captured.
I do still believe that because of the science fair experiment.
That she was an employee at Aperture, or even
I don't believe that
somehow,
one for a second.
Some goddamn how she is the daughter of Carolyn and Cave Johnson.
Yeah, I still never understood that theory.
All of those ideas. To get to the bottom of this, we won't be looking through what other people say about Chell. We are starting fresh from square one with an open mind. If we want to figure out what backstory Chell may have, we need to comb over what evidence we can find first before constructing one. So, let's not waste any more time. Right into Portal 1 we go, and funnily enough, we don't have to wait long for our very first piece of information. It can actually be found seconds of the player's
Third one makes zero
On the
sense.
front of her stasis
I mean,
bed,
I've heard
you
the
can read
theory,
that
but
Chell
like
is
I've never
Test
understood
ID
it.
234.
I've never
Is this
understood
critical
it.
to understanding her backstory?
Our
No,
fandom
but
is
it'll be a valuable piece of information to keep in the back pocket for later. So
Is
hold
it
on.
Jover?
The
It
other
might
very
be.
valuable piece of information we can glean early on is from just looking at Chell. Something we need to understand very quickly is that Chell was based off of a real person, Alicia Glidwell. Alicia here is
I'm still
important to
like
take note of
surprised
because
how
the developers
different
of
the
both
design
games
is between
consider
games.
Alicia's ethnicities to apply to Chell as well, being that she is a Japanese Brazilian woman. As much as Chell gets whitewashed in later appearances,
Yeah,
she is still
like,
intended
that's
to be that
such a
ethnic mix
different
of Brazilian
design.
and Japanese, which is important.
Like
to
first
keep in
time I
mind
played
for
through
who
Portal
our family
2
could
for a
be.
while, I
For most of the game
genuinely
after
thought
this,
that I was
we
playing a
don't
different
get any
character.
new information as GLaDOS rambles on through the test chambers in an
Until
effort to keep
GLaDOS
up
is
the illusion
in
that
like
full pre-recorded messages.
yeah, until GLaDOS is like, and then you killed me, and I'm like, huh?
The reason why soon becomes very clear,
Really?
as Portal has slowly been loading a shotgun blast of lore in the background.
Where's the
to hit
W?
us
Oh,
with
I'm aware.
The moment we escape into the backstage of Aperture. Remember how I told you to keep in mind Chell's ID being 234? Well, the office spaces here have clipboards laying all around the place showing a test subject profile of that exact ID. Unfortunately, we can't read any of it because it's
But that's
so
still
low
neat.
resolution. But it's interesting
That's
to see
still neat.
nonetheless.
That's
I
consistent.
just cut it in before anyone says anything. Portal RTX makes the clipboard actually readable, but it's
I
completely
don't-
wrong because
I don't know if any
the
of that.
person editing
Yeah.
that made this didn't know this was meant to be Chell. The real juicy information during this whole section actually comes from GLaDOS
Yeah, no, I don't
herself,
trust that info for a
as she's
second.
dropped the whole pre-recorded act. See, we know that GLaDOS has a habit to lie, but what's important to note
God,
about
I
Portal
love
on
this part of the
GLaDOS
game.
is that she
Like as a
prods at people
speedrunner,
where
it's
she
so
knows it
neat.
will hit them
Like that
twice.
final
We
stretch.
actually can examine this behavior.
That
by
part that's
looking at her
actively
interactions with
challenging
Doug Ratman
still.
in the Lab Rat comic.
All my homies hate
Rather
Portal
than her
RTX. I
typical
do.
behavior,
I do.
GLaDOS here is more focused on gaslighting.
I love
Doug's
women that lie.
schizophrenia.
You and I get
It's an
along
interesting
quite well
contrast to
then.
how she talks down to Chell. This has to mean that somewhere in GLaDOS' dialogue throughout Portal's escape sequence, there are some truths about Chell hidden throughout. After poking through all the lines, I believe I've isolated some good samples here. Let's go through each set.
You're not a good person. You know
Know
that,
that,
right?
right?
Good people,
People
don't end up here.
These lines are very interesting to
God,
me.
I also
because
love the
GLaDOS
Portal
doesn't
1
tend to make
design of
accusations
GLaDOS
about
so
Chell's
much
behavior
more.
until she's actively breaking through the facility. The most interesting part of it is the line of "good people don't end up here." While this line
Yeah.
clearly is a reference to Chell escaping at the testing track, we could interpret it in several other ways, such as it possibly referring to
God, the
Chell
way
not
the
being a good
gameplay
person
moves
and
is
helping
like
out
not
with the
calculating
We're
because
noting
it's
this one
like
down,
this
but I
is
may
so
not
not
have a use for
optimal, and
it
then I'm
as
like,
of
oh,
right
because
now.
it's casual play,
It
because it's
says so right
casual
here
play.
in your personnel file. Unlikable. Liked by no one.
Why are the
Bitter,
subtitles pink?
unlikable loner,
Wait,
whose passing
on
shall
YouTube.
Not be mourned, shall not be mourned. That's exactly
Such a
what
gender
it
line,
says.
yeah.
Very
Very formal.
Very official. It also says you were adopted. So that's funny too.
And that right there is the very first time the notion of
I
child
have
being
had to
adopted is
do
mentioned.
GLaDOS for
What's
like a
interesting to note
couple
is that this
like
is one of the
fan
classic GLaDOS
things,
half-truths.
and
What
like
she's saying is very obviously not real.
it's so hard not to do some voice lines as GLaDOS while smiling. You have to be into
I
it.
think Chell genuinely has unlikable written in her file. What I do think might be true is that GLaDOS is saying that based off of something in her file. What I believe she's referring to is the no friends part. Chell strikes me very much as a lone wolf type character.
Yeah.
Someone without a proper support base to rely on. I think it may be possible that Chell doesn't have anyone, family, friend, partner, or otherwise, which GLaDOS is feeding into by calling her unlikable. She's trying to strike at a vulnerability of Chell's character.
You almost
This
missed.
has some capital I implications for Chell's character.
That says
So
a lot
we're gonna
about
get
you.
down
I'm
to-
aware.
That should just
It's
about
because
wrap up
it's fun to be a little mean.
Overall, there's not much here to survey when it comes to Chell, but that's okay, because Portal 1 is the appetizer, Portal 2 is the real meat and sentient potatoes. But before we move on to Portal 2 itself, there's another piece of media we need to cover, being the Lab Rat comic.
Both
If you
of
click
women
on
are
a video
just
trying to
our little
analyze
mean
Portal
smile.
lore like this one and haven't heard this comic before,
What's up, fuckface?
I'm very concerned about how long you've been under that rock for. Anyways, quick summary. Lab Rat is about Doug Ratman and essentially covers events from all across the Portal timeline, with its ending tying into Portal 2's beginning. That is all to say, the events of the plot are not so relevant, as Chell appears
Look,
quite a
sometimes
bit
the chatter says spit in my
the
mouth,
first thing
and I
people
go, yeah,
immediately
whatever.
shoot towards when discussing Chell and Labrat is page 22, when Doug Ratman modifies Chell's order in test subject list to shoot her right up to the top. Some people think this is a retcon of her ID being 234, which it isn't.
No.
1498 is her placement order in the list.
Yeah,
not
that's different.
Her ID. Her ID doesn't change just because she moved the place forward in the queue. Chell is simply subject ID 234, placed at position 1498.
Have a good
in
stream. You
test
must
subject
go
order.
play games. That's
Back on
fair.
track,
Take care,
I
Jenna.
think it's really interesting that Chell specifically here has been shunted to the bottom of the list, despite her outlier report on page 27 saying that she is rejected from being tested on. This seems to imply that it doesn't
Normally
mean they're
stubborn,
removed
never
from the
gives
list,
up,
just pushed to
ever.
the back.
I like
It's
that a
also
lot.
cause of concern when Chell
Wait.
isn't even the bottom-most test subject in
Wait
that
a minute.
list.
Did I see what I think I saw?
Seems to imply that it
Surname redacted, but I saw... Okay. I thought I saw
doesn't mean they're
something.
removed from the list, just pushed to the back. It's also a cause for concern when Chell is
I thought
even
I
the
saw a
bottom
last
test
name,
subject
and
in
I'm
that
like, wait a
list,
minute, how's no
considering
one
the
talked about
feats she
that?
managed to achieve.
'Cause
We,
it
really
doesn't
should be
count.
fearing Brenda here more than Chell. Speaking of the outlier report, actually, it provides us with some really good insight into Chell's personality. We learned that she is incredibly tenacious and stubborn and refuses to give up.
I
ever.
love do
This is
not
typically when
test.
People would stop with their analysis of Lab Rat and what it reveals about Chell. However, there's something very interesting we need to point out before we can move on to Portal 2. Doug Ratman on page 8 can be seen reading Chell's personnel file, the one that GLaDOS mentions in the lines we analyzed earlier. When the blow is struck, however, and the facility is destroyed by GLaDOS' termination, we see a new section of the file on page 9, and what it reveals about
Oh,
Chell
fuck?
is troubling. This is part of a questionnaire that Chell had to fill out, showing that she specifically had applied to be a test subject at Aperture Science as an adult. Ignoring the binary text at the bottom, which is a K because lie reference, this question asks why Chell wants to be a test subject, and more notably, would anyone file a report if she went missing? Chell did not answer. Here's the thing that worries me about
That's fucked up. Okay, I've never
27,
actually
you can see more
dug in this
questionnaire,
deep.
And Chell has clearly answered some of these questions while refusing to answer other ones. This isn't a case of joking about Chell's selective muteness. She was writing answers here, not speaking. Remember what I said when analyzing GLaDOS' lines about her personnel file? That Chell may have not had anyone to rely on? That she had no family, friends, or partners?
Yeah, that might just be real.
I think we were right on the money. Chell refused to answer because there is no one that would file a report if she went missing. Her silence speaks volumes here. Chell wasn't taken away or born into this role of being a guinea pig for Aperture Science. Something
Okay.
has to have motivated her to come here, and she doesn't want to share why.
Hmm.
The final thing Portal 1 shows us is the cake. The iconic Black Forest cake that had been made and was waiting for us. This is actually pretty significant, because if Chell went through an application process, it means that she went through an iteration of the Enrichment Center test subject application process, being something on the now defunct ApertureScience.com website. If you're not informed on what this is, don't worry, it was basically just part of a pre-release Portal 1 ARG
Yeah, no.
considered somewhat canon.
I do remember
and
this.
You could go through this massive application form to be a test subject for Aperture Science. One of the questions actually asks you what type of cake you'd like to be rewarded with for completing testing.
What do we got?
And it
What do we
provides
got?
a huge list of options.
Holy
Right
shit,
there,
yeah.
Number 7 is Black Forest cake. What this means for us is that the cake we saw at the end of Portal 1 isn't
was a
just
choice.
any random cake.
It was a choice.
That cake is the specific one that Chell requested. And
God,
GLaDOS
y'all
did
ever
actually
play
give it
LEGO
one,
Dimensions and
which
see the
opens up a
ending
huge
song
can of
that
worms
GLaDOS
that I'm gonna
does?
discuss here. So, how about we discuss Portal 2? If Portal
Not
1
a lot
was
of people
sudden
talk
shotgun
about it.
blast of war, Portal 2 is a sustained machine gun fire and stuff.
Oh
Once
fuck yeah,
GLaDOS
TF2
deactivated
mentioned.
Portal 2,
Whoop.
she is incredibly bitter
What did I do?
about the first game at the hands of
Sit.
Chell.
There we go.
And
I
without
accidentally
any
nudged the
course
down
to
key.
modulate her behavior, she becomes unfiltered and incredibly
So I could
insulting.
become the
As much as I'd
thinker.
love to lead you all
I don't
through
remember it anymore.
incredibly
Last
long
most LEGO
arduous
Dimension stuff was
process,
expunged
wherein we
for memory.
analyze every
Oh my
single
god,
GLaDOS
but the
line that
Portal
was
song
done
that
by
they made
Chell,
is so
I'd probably
perfect.
one time this video not be mostly comprised of terrible adoption jokes.
Adopted fatty, no parents.
So
I
I'm
love
providing
fatty,
a nice
fatty,
list of
no
learn
parents.
the half-truths of GLaDOS.
Oh, it makes me
GLaDOS
giggle
very
so hard. It's so
persistently
mean.
provides a new piece of information in regards to Chell's family, being that she was straight up abandoned by her birth parents. Remember, GLaDOS taunts people in ways to poke at their vulnerabilities, and we know Chell was adopted, so this gives us good insight into her past.
I do love watching
If
the
Chell
flow
is being
state people
taunted
get
about
into
her
playing Portal
abandonment,
2. I just
this
kind of
means
wish I
that
liked
she
the
would have
game
had to
more.
remembered it for the insults to hit. It paints a picture that whoever Chell's parents were, they were clearly terrible people who are in no state to raise a child. Even more specifically, GLaDOS calls
Like,
out
that's
Chell's
Batman
mother
takedown
for being the
shit.
one to abandon her on a doorstep. Now, obviously, we can't analyze the nitty-gritty, since at some point you start reaching utter fanfiction territory, but it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to assume she's dropped off at an orphanage. So, who adopted her? Luckily, the first major
What if
escape
it was
sequence of Portal
Cave
2
Johnson
gives
that
us an
adopted
answer.
her?
Sort of. After you take out the term production line, you pass through a clearly incredibly old and dilapidated area of the facility, which looks similar in style to the 80s offices you find later in the game.
Yeah.
This is apparently an
I do love how the
employee
levels
center
look
with a
in
man
Portal
from
2
Bring
as
the Door
well.
to Workday
Again, I
plastered
wish I
on
liked
top.
it.
There's various potato science experiments on display, and the last one bears a very familiar name. Now here's the problem with Chell's name being here. As
Right.
we just recounted over the runtime of this video, every single piece of information about Chell prior to this moment shows her being an adult applying to Aperture Science voluntarily. And this mention of her name during Bring
Her
the Door
parents
to
could have gotten
Workday
killed by the
is a
neurotoxin
spanner
during
thrown
Lab
in the
Rat.
works. Let me explain for those who don't get why that's the case. Chell's name being awarded to potato science projects means that she would have had to have been a young daughter present at Bring a Door to Workday. This event is a
Okay,
major
let me
date
see.
for the Portal timeline.
Let me see what
as
they
it's
say
the day
here.
of GLaDOS's activation, wherein she gassed practically all the staff with neurotoxin. This event,
No, not
according
Cave.
to
Not
official
Cave. I
battle
was
sources,
bullshitting there.
is placed to happen a week prior to the Resonance Cascade, which is the catalyst for Half-Life's main plot.
That I didn't
Chell
know.
can't have been present for the Bring the Door to Workday because she had already applied to be a test subject by the time it happened.
Wait, what?
And she is an adult. Meanwhile, the whole potato science project is very childlike
Okay.
in its construction and little handwriting you can read, indicating it would have been made by a young Chell. So, what do we do about this conflicting piece of information?
Hey, fun fact, remember that Half-Life 3 was meant to have some weird portal time travel bullshit? Anyways.
Well, something that would be good to know before making a decision is what Chell was actually written on the boards. But the texture is so low resolution and text
I
so
didn't know we
small,
got
you
this
can't
whole
read much
thing,
of it.
though.
However, we do have a readable version of Chell's potato experiment. and it's from a source that people may see as really, really dubious to pull from. This is the Potato Science Kit by ThinkGeek.
Wait, what?
Officially approved piece
Wait,
of
what?
merchandise from 2012. And not only does it come with your very
Oh,
own
I
potatoes,
miss ThinkGeek
it
so
comes with
much. They
Chel's
made so
Potato
much
Science
dumb
Box,
bullshit that I didn't
which
need.
actually has readable text.
I still have a combustible
Now, I
lemon from
understand
them, I
this may be a
think.
controversial
Somewhere
move,
around
because
here.
This is an official Valve-approved piece of merchandise, which is depicting something from the game. It's very likely
I
that
too
the
miss
text on
ThinkGeek.
here
Like, it's still
was written by
around, but
one of
it's not the
these
same.
writers. And at the very least, even if it wasn't, carries a seal of approval. I actually wouldn't be bringing this piece of cardboard.
They were just
up
bought
if
out
it
by
didn't hold any
GameStop.
weight, but
So,
it surprisingly provides an answer. See, the fact that Chell even is present at this event means she was adopted by an Aperture employee, and as shown in both the in-game texture and product, it was someone that she calls her dad.
Okay.
So, great. We can now confirm that after Chell was abandoned by her birth parents,
I'm
she
forever
was
mad that I
adopted
missed
by
out
a
on that fucking
male
portal gun
unnamed
replica.
Aperture
I
employee.
kind of want to 3D print
This
one.
product version of the science experiment
But I'd
awards
3D print the
actually provides
Malorian
some
arms
notable
from
insight into
Cyberpunk
Chell's
first.
childhood. For one thing, Chell says on it that she went to school, meaning despite her rocky situation, she was still able to have an education.
Howdy, Vicky. How
In
you
fact,
doing?
She's kind of a smartass about having done the potato bag experiment already.
I did the
real
same thing I
kicker
did last
is the mention
time.
of Mr. Johnson. Mr.
Okay.
Johnson said, she writes, Mr. Johnson would get mad, Chell says in the later part of the paragraph. This is critical information for us to have, because this places
Mr. Johnson's a
full
different
on
guy.
block for when
Oh,
Chell
fuck.
is in
Thank you to
Aperture at the time.
Starfy99 for
It
the follow.
could not
Welcome
have
to the
happened
Cabaret.
after
Hope you enjoy your stay.
1980s,
Am I
as
doing
Mr.
some FF14
Johnson
later?
is
I'm gonna try to do a little bit.
Cave Johnson. Chell and her adopted
I'm gonna try to
father
get a little
speak
bit of
about
Dawn
Cave
Trail
in a
in.
manner that indicates he's still alive, which means there has to have been at least one prior.
It'd feel weird if I didn't play it within the first 24 hours of launch. How far in MSQ are you? I am caught up right before Dawn Trail.
The timeline, it would make him way too old to have survived that long and completely invalidate the plot point of Carolyn becoming GLaDOS. If Cave did actually live that long, it would have been him suffering the GLaDOS instead of her.
You're gonna lurk? Have a good
See,
rest of your
after
stream. Have fun with your
So,
lurk. Oh my god. So I just played this game. This is such a fun game. If you get a Steam Deck, this is a must play. You can play it without a Steam Deck, you can just play it on controller, but like this is magical on Steam Deck. Or on Steam Deck. Won't say anything then, but if you make it back to XCal, let me know if you want to queue for anything. Noted.
To tell us. It gives us a much better insight.
Yeah, no, I
into
treat
Chell's past.
FF14 as a LP, as opposed to something I do on occasion. Because I like to have an excuse to see it to the end.
I
I don't know if that makes sense.
Tenacious and independent. Whatever situation she was in, she would find a way out of it. She had a terrible upbringing from her birth parents, but Chell was clearly loved by her adopted father in the time he managed to spend with her. I'd say this is all pretty solid and gives us an understanding of Chell's origins. But then I feel there's one final question we have yet to answer. What brought Chell to apply to be a test subject in Aperture
God, I
Science?
need to get some screen wipes. I did like a quick
Chell
wipe
is a
down on my
Japanese
monitor and I'm
Brazilian
still
woman
finding
born in the
streaks.
state of Michigan sometime during the 1980s. At a young age,
Using a
she was
glasses
abandoned
cloth
by her
right
birth
now.
parents, leading to her being
Working,
adopted
but
by a scientist who worked at Aperture Science.
I need some
This
cleaning
unknown
chemical.
adopted father did his best to care for Chell, but ultimately would end up frequently absent despite his efforts, leading to Chell needing to learn to become self-dependent. She'd grow, becoming an adult as the years went by, but even as the new millennium came, and for as much as he pushed the thought to the back of her mind, one question would still plague Chell. Why did her parents abandon
Michigan
her?
mentioned?
She
Yeah,
was now
no.
living on her
No, okay, to be fair, there is a place called Hell in Michigan. It used to be gay hell for one Pride Month. But yeah, no, Aperture Science is located in Michigan.
own, having her own life to live. Her independence grew into tenacity and determination, and yet she still feels troubled by life. Exhausted and tired by it all, Chell knows she needs a way to flee from life temporarily, to take a breather for even just a moment, stepping back from
I
everything
kind of like how
life had thrown
splotchy
at
the
her.
lighting makes
In
her
those
model look.
moments,
Looks
she
kind
would
of like a
recall something
painting.
from her childhood. Aperture Science. Before she had known it, Chell returned to Aperture with a completed test subject application. She remembered the company from the time her adopted father brought to work, and she did a potato bag experiment like.
Wait, is that Chell's model on top of Alex's body?
To be ready for testing.
That's kind of smart.
Her application worried the staff of Aperture. Chell would end up rejected from testing despite everything, and her placement would be shunted to the bottom of the list. She would be woken up one day and begin, but it didn't matter when that day came, because
she was in stasis
no one
too.
was going to come looking for her if she went missing. Chell said so herself on that application, and soon, while Chell laid in stasis, Bring a Door to Work Day began anew for that year, leading to Aperture entering lockdown as GLaDOS takes full control of the facility. The rage of Carolyn, fueled by the wishes of late Mr. Johnson, led to a genocide of the employees and scientists, all the while Chell slept, frozen in time. Years later, in 2010, as the supply of test subjects dwindled, GLaDOS would begin to test on those marked with a rejection stamp. She disengages the bed from its stasis, and Chell awakens, emerging from the pod and ready for testing, as GLaDOS' voice blares over the intercom.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center.
The events of the portal series
God,
begin,
those
and with
voice
that,
lines are never leaving my brain. Sorry.
to what I believe is Chell's backstory. Stay safe, y'all.
What's your opinion on Portal Prologue or Prelude? I actually haven't played it. I know it exists. It's in my Steam account, but I just haven't played it. That was awesome. That was fucking sick. I'm pretty sure that's the last video. Yeah, because the next video is a Russian Badger one that I did not put in. So, that is our week's Embee Cabaret Theater. Give me 2 seconds to whoosh. So if you stuck around for all that, genuine thanks a lot, I appreciate it. This is for the VOD audience. This is just to separate the two VODs. I am in an FF14 kind of mood still. So we're gonna play a little bit of that after a quick break. So yeah, no, if you stuck around for all that, genuine, thanks a lot, I appreciate it. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, there are links below wherever you're watching things like the Stream Elements Tiplink, the Community Discord server, and the Throne wishlist, as well as the merch store reminder that there is a Mama Bedlam cross-mod Sparky crossover collab series where you can buy our emotes as various styles of prints, and thank you to Factor, also currently in chat. Or you can use code FACTOR, SE55086, for 50% off your first box and 20% off of the next one. I'm gonna take not a real 5-minute, but like, we're gonna take a couple minutes, gonna use the bathroom, gonna grab at least some backup water. I'll play some music while I wait. Let me just... Boom. That is my password, right? Okay, good. Yeah, no. To the VOD audience, have a good rest of your night. Thank you. And to the live audience, I will be right back. Have a good rest of your night, VOD audience.